She get rocky, but the show must go on. She get rocky, bullets hit like Stallone. Body dropping, trying to pay out Capone.
What's up, man? Appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. This is episode 9 of the Hot Shot Podcast. We got a lot to speak on, man.
Today, we got a special guest with us. It actually turns out that these two weren't supposed to know each other, but apparently they go way back. So
back to the crib.
it's kind of interesting, but you know what I'm saying? This is my boy Brandon. And we went to school together.
Yes, sir.
That's how we met, but I'm learning that these two might know each other like from baby days. Like,
Yeah, sandbox.
Go ahead and say something, bro.
Nah, man, I appreciate you having me, bro. First and foremost, I want to give you your flowers.
Okay.
Because I don't think people from the outside looking in know how much you changed my life. With the apprentice school, like if we would think about it in hindsight, the acceptance rate was up there with Harvard.
Oh, I remember.
Right.
I remember, yeah.
And we both got in.
Yeah.
I never knew how to study. And you and Cole Manford, I hope Cole is watching this.
Yeah,
Y'all changed my life, bro. And I just want to thank you for that.
For sure, man.
Appreciate you having me on the pod, baby.
Salute.
Hey, this is another path to success, man.
For sure,
That's it.
for sure.
Bro,
Changed my
thank
life.
you for saying that. I didn't know you felt that way.
Nah,
I didn't
for
feel
sure.
like I did that, to be honest.
Nah, word,
We were
man.
just looking out for the homie.
You changed my
That's
life, bro. Like, look, I got 2 houses now because you. We can talk about another day.
Yeah,
All right.
So appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. Talk.
Well, today, we wanted to talk about just things that we go through, being that we're all family men.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Being
yeah,
that we're off the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, trying to be on the straight and narrow. But
Narrow.
before I get into that, let them two talk about how they knew each other. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. I knew Mel. Mel's a little bit older than me, though.
Yeah.
I knew Mel from up the street. No. He was a tall, black, skinny person.
Oh, no, you can say it,
Okay, nigga.
It's a free space, baby.
Athletic as hell, so he grew up with my older brother. So, but I was just really, you know how the younger brother is, just
Yeah.
try to keep up and stuff. Athletic kid, so yeah, bro. I seen Mel when he walked in. I only know one Jamel, and this the one I know. So yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
My nigga, yeah.
See you again, my brother.
Already, yeah.
Small, bro. Small world, man.
Small world, man. You only 3 people
757.
away from knowing everybody in the world.
True,
for real. If
bro.
you think about it, bro.
True.
Let me give you the history, though, of, like, how crazy this is, though, for real. Like, my grandmother actually had that house for, like, 18 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she ended up losing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Financial shit, whatever.
Damn.
But, that's where I know him from. But, like, this is my childhood home. I'm talking about, like, you'll see me 3-4 years old, shirt off outside, you know what I'm saying? Where I got in my first fights, everything that happened, like, really started on the street.
Yeah.
26, I ain't gonna say all that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut that deal. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit go back there, man. Like,
Yeah.
and it's crazy to run into him. Like, that junk shocked me. I'm looking at him like, I know, bro. Like, where I,
Yeah,
like, bro, but actually, his mama used to babysit me, bro. Like, my mother was young, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess she was just looking for childcare, and it just happened to be in the neighborhood. So, I don't know how long I was there, like, getting, as she was my babysitter, but, like, she definitely was my babysitter. Like, I remember his house and everything. I can walk, like, to his house right there. I can tell you how that. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
Bro, it's a small world, bro.
Small world, man.
Like, you don't know. You know how people be road raging?
Mhm.
I know this is
Yeah.
off topic, but, like, people road raging, they'll see somebody, just on the street. You just look at a car. You don't
Right.
think about the driver, right?
Yeah.
Flick them off, whatever the case. Man, that damn person might be your boss.
Yeah.
It might be like the girl that you like, dad. And he's like, wait, ain't you that dude that flicked me off?
yeah, I remember that car. Yeah, for sure.
You know, I had a situation like that happen to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Talk about
The
it.
apprentice
Talk
school.
about it.
The
Talk about it.
apprentice
Talk
school.
about
The
it.
apprentice school. So I'm driving. You know how they used to have us go to school mad early, right?
Bruh.
Driving all across the damn country to get to class, right? So I'm going to I think we were going to like the Chesapeake branch. And this was like the advanced program.
Yeah. Super best.
Yeah,
Yeah, was
yeah.
hella smart. All right, go ahead.
I don't know, a
Go
little
on.
bit.
Go off, King.
So we driving, right? And it was early in the morning. When I say early, I'm talking like maybe like 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m., right? And I guess I had my brights on, And I didn't realize it because it was mad dark, you know what I'm saying? So you just got, and I guess this car was like in front of me and I was blinded. And I swear I didn't realize it. So dude, you know, kind of got around me, got behind me, and put his brights on. I thought he was letting me know, bro, cut your brights off. You blinded me.
Sure.
My bad, bro. I honked, you know, shut the light, you know, cut the lights down and stuff, put the low beams on. I'm driving, so he's still behind me with his brights on. So I weave, he weaves.
So now he
Yeah, so
following.
we doing this zigzag, bro.
Niggas
Like,
together, it's crazy
I was
work.
like, okay, all right, now I'm pissed off because I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
So I stop at the light, right? And you know, normally I don't do stuff like this, but I actually got out of the car because I was really that hot. Like he
Damn.
did this for miles, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got out of the car and I looked at him, and I was like, bruh. And I guess because, you know, you see a car, you don't know how the person like looked, and I guess I looked a little bigger than he thought I was gonna be. So he looked like kind of like, oh shit. Like,
He was
kinda
intimidated a
nervous,
little
right?
bit, yeah.
But I was also upset. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bruh, like what the hell are you doing? Da 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 da. He was like, man, my bad. Da da da. So he ended up driving off. So I get in my car. So we get to the school. I get to the school. I see dude pulling the damn driveway. He an apprentice just like we are.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, I went off on. I don't know if you heard about that. I went
Nah, bro,
off,
nah,
I was
I
like,
ain't heard
you
that.
coming here, acting like that, because you
That's
know we
crazy.
supposed to be on the
Yeah.
company time, on the
Yup,
up and up
yup,
type. I was
yup.
really upset, bro. The funny part about it was some years later, one of my neighbors, I saw this car at his house. And I was like, man, I recognize that car, bro. But I can't remember, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, were you an apprentice? Saw the little white dude, you an apprentice? He was like, yeah. I was like, you used to go to this school? He was like, yeah. I was like, that was you on it. I was like,
That's
bro,
funny,
that
man.
was so dumb. He was like, man, I'm so sorry. I was like, look at you now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So small. I know that was a long story, but
Nah, man.
Nah, that
It's
joint was
a
on topic
small
though. That
world.
makes sense.
Facts. It's
Small
definitely a
world.
small world
Gotta
because,
be
like,
careful.
when I say I'm 3 people from, like, everybody 3 people from knowing everyone in the world.
Yeah,
I'm 3 people from knowing LeBron James. And if you think about it, like, one of my best friends is
that's crazy.
one of Allen Iverson's main photographer.
Oh, for
Yeah.
real.
So my best friend, Allen Iverson, LeBron James. I'm 3 people
Yeah,
from
yeah,
knowing
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
in the
yeah,
world.
Yeah, that's
sure.
crazy.
So do you think about that? LeBron James, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Like,
I like how you think. I like how you think,
So
yeah.
like, bro, just
Nah, that's
I
real,
just
though.
want to put out there, just network with everybody.
Yeah,
always
man.
have a good-
Move like you're always like looking for an opportunity.
There you go.
That's a good way to look
There
at
you
things.
go,
Nah,
bro.
100.
Yep.
Yeah,
There you
like
go.
don't be a kiss ass,
Don't be a kiss
but
ass.
don't, you know what I'm saying?
Be
But don't-
yourself.
Don't be an asshole.
Don't be a yes man.
Yeah.
Yes mans are probably the worst people
Yeah, facts.
I've ever seen in my life.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
those people are terrible. All right, yeah.
Terrible.
But yeah, go crazy.
100%.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah.
All right, my guy. So you know, obviously, when they should know at this point. Jamel's engaged.
Mhm.
You know, my man's been married. I was actually at his wedding.
Oh, for real?
Bro, yo, hold on. Story time with B-Rad.
Oh yeah,
Dog. I'm in my wedding. We have a good time. So I'm over here, you know how you dab everybody up, show everybody love, because they showing it for coming out.
yeah.
He from the island. You know, they like to dance and stuff.
Oh yeah.
This dude picked me up, and bruh, the most
He said,
pause. Bruh, I had a hole in the middle of my pants.
Oh,
for
you
the rest
did?
of, yes, bruh.
I didn't know.
You was wildin', bruh.
my bad.
I couldn't stretch my pants, and you.
That's crazy,
I swear to
bro.
God, bro, I had a hole in my pants for the rest of the night.
It's funny because we got pictures. Of
I
that
swear to
moment.
God. We I'm pissed. I'm like, dog, how am I going to walk around on my wedding day and I got a hole in Thank you, bro.
That's that Allen strength, man. He doing extra shit,
Wildin',
man.
bro.
Yeah.
Wildin', bro.
Hold up, I remember though, because I do have a habit where I do be liking to pick people up. I don't know why,
I'm
bro.
like, yo, what are you doing, my boy? I think they got a song that says, if you see something, pick something up.
Oh yeah, I forget
What's
the
that
name
song
of it. It's like one of them.
I went to an Island Club one day and I just seen everybody just wild and picking chairs up and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is crazy. But yeah, go crazy.
Shit was it.
Was that by Lil Jon? I feel like he'll do something. He'll
Nah,
do songs like
I
that,
don't
like
know.
get wild, get crunk type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. That
but I know
shit-
what you're talking about. I
That
know
shit,
what
that
you're
shit had
talking
me.
about.
I was like, well, that's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
it's funny though, because I remember that night, man. Your wife was ready, bro. So you know,
Cheers,
I probably helped.
This nigga crazy.
She was like, look, all y'all need to go. All
This
this
nigga
time,
crazy.
because she wanted a kid, right? She wanted to have like a
That's,
baby. or something.
I had my so we got married in October 2017. I had my first son October 2018.
Yeah, ain't waste no time.
She was not playing with him.
Yeah.
So you know what? You're welcome.
Nigga
I'm
crazy.
playing.
That nigga stupid.
Nigga crazy. Yeah. I'm still 6 now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Damn, that's great.
Yeah.
6.
6, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
Whoa.
They get
That's a timeline right there.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about timeline earlier?
Yeah.
6. Okay, so it's been that long.
18-month-old. 18-month-old is crazy, but my son 18. Nigga, a year and a half. Year and a half.
That's dad talk. I be doing that shit too.
dad
I be
talk,
like,
niggas
man, 18
understand
months,
that.
16 months. They be like, man, that kid won. That
nigga
baby
won.
won. Yeah. I be like, nah, bro, it's different.
My son 1.5 now, niggas. That nigga be walking and talking on his own. It's funny.
No bullshit.
That's funny as hell.
So, how would you define, you know, because you know how like a lot of people nowadays are kind of like afraid of getting married
yes.
because of like, and I don't know what you're comfortable talking about, you know what I'm saying, or what you're not, you know what I mean. I don't care. I'll tell anything because I don't really give a damn about that stuff. But like, do you think marriage today, family today, means the same thing? And would you recommend, like, you know what I'm saying, marriage to other people?
When you say the same thing as back in our parents' age.
yeah,
or,
when it's like, you know, they stay together, bro.
yeah, thick and thin. Like
you know what I mean?
like the grandpa had another family up the street type.
Yeah,
shit.
but the wife still was like, that's my husband. You know?
Nah, we ain't with that. We ain't doing that shit nowadays.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. But I do recommend it. Of course you can, you know, cook your own food, wash your own clothes,
Yeah.
get pussy wherever you want it.
Yeah.
But it's not, you know, marriage is not all, that's all marriage is. Marriage is, you know, find somebody that you can truly share a companionship with.
Yeah.
Build a family. Because a lot of people like, let's keep it a being, like a lot of people we grew up with didn't grow up in a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
And we've seen the result of that. So
Yeah.
I think our generation is gonna break that cycle. Like our
talking
We were
about that.
speaking
Yeah,
on that
speaking on that?
on the
Okay.
last episode. Yeah.
yeah, because like we grew up in Hampton, right? So
For sure.
like if I had 10 friends, 8 of them didn't have a father in the house,
Damn.
right?
It was that bad.
It was that bad.
Yeah, ain't none of my like I ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's what it was.
It was
Like
that bad. So and we've seen the result of that.
I mean, for sure.
Jail
Yeah.
or just hella emotional or dead. Like a lot of my friends I came in high school with, one of my best friends I grew up with, he just had his mom, but he always came to my house because my dad would just show him hella love. He played basketball with us or whatever, and then as soon as he stopped pooping with us, he went out. He didn't hang out with us no more because like we was at Price every day.
Yeah.
He ain't play, so he was just in the streets because he had no option. His mom was at work. Who was gonna discipline him? My dad wasn't around no more because he won't come around.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, dead.
Damn.
Cousins, jail. So it was like, so yeah, I recommend marriage to fix what was broken.
Do you think it's like a generational?
Yeah,
the
the
curse
fix,
a little bit.
yeah, just the fix the generation curses. I would recommend marriage for the next generation. Yeah.
So if you're not even doing it for yourself, do it to fix your kids and their kids and
Fix your lineage, man. Just fix it. Cause we've seen it so many times, man, and I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? Like we was already dealt a bad hand. And this is our time to fix it, bro. We got every opportunity. We got, like you said, AI the other episode.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
what can we do? We have the what do you want to say?
I mean, the capability, the
We have-
technology,
we
we
have
have
everything.
everything in our hands.
We have
bro.
everything. So
The
let's
knowledge, yeah.
all we need is discipline.
Because you
I
know it's
feel like-
crazy. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I feel like with marriage, it creates stability, bro.
It does, bro.
more than anything. So it's
It
like,
does, bro.
and that's what our community need more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like,
For sure.
and even back in the days, like, say for instance, somebody didn't have a dad or whatever the situation was, the community would come together and pick them up.
Right.
Now we live in a world where like you can't say nothing to no kid.
Yeah,
like you can't say
to no
nothing. Like
kid,
they could be
nope.
doing dead wrong, and the mama or father
Boom.
get mad at you
Boom.
for straightening them.
Boom.
But back in
There
the
you
old
go.
times, it was like.
Somebody else mama can whoop you. Boom.
Fact.
Yeah,
I
for
used to
sure.
get
Even
whooped.
if you didn't get whooped, like I don't want nobody to whoop, but
Yeah, for
even
sure,
if you, I'm with it though, because that is how
They
niggas
can-
grew up. But if you could check them, you should be able to check them and they'll respect them. Like, oh, that's
Yeah.
you feel me? That's what you call it, son. That's what you call it, and they gonna understand and they gonna respect it because they know they mama or daddy gonna straighten them when they get home if they disrespect her. But now it's like you can't tell nobody nothing, and it's like it don't matter. The kid can be stealing cars, and he can be like, you say something wrong, they gonna be mad at you. Don't say nothing to my son. Like, what you mean? Don't say nothing to him. Like, I knew him all his life. I seen him doing wrong, so I straightened him, and it shouldn't be like that. You feel me? And that's something we need to do.
Right.
Better as people, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a person, bro, that be like, man, I hate the police and all that, bro. And as I grew and got older, I'm like, nah, you need the police. I just wish we had more police that look like us. You feel me? That can patrol our neighborhoods and know and understand the difference between like them kids just horse playing. They not trying to start no trouble or nothing like that. You feel me? So I'm big on that. But you can go.
All right. Well, I mean, I agree. Like, I seen the ugly side of marriage. So like, when I got married, it was cool, but then, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I got married to somebody who used the fact that we were married to try to just manipulate everything.
That's the scary part.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, you're a husband now. You need to be doing this. Or you're a husband now. Or you know, guys do the same thing. Oh, you my wife. You ain't supposed to be going out with your friends or whatever. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like getting married is cool, but you gotta make sure you get married to the right person, bro.
Nah, that's 100. That's key.
It sounds cliche as hell to say that because everybody say that, right? Yeah. How do you know it's the right person? Bro, you really don't, bro. A lot of times it's a luck, like.
Because you change every 7 years. You change who you are every 7 years, bro.
So. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you might have liked me for who I was 7 years ago. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 12 years ago, but now I'm not trying to do this no more. I ain't got the patience for that no more. I done fucked.
Yeah, right. My frontal lobe, whatever they call it, that's that's developed after 25. That's developed.
Facts.
Right. So I know it's tough. It's tough, man.
Do you think some people jump like you be blinded by the beginning stage, lust. Like you feel me, lust, right. Whatever, like you know, you don't even know nobody until it's like 2 years. I feel like when you first meet a motherfucker, like they putting on who they
bait.
Yeah, who they want you to think they are. You know what I'm saying? So the hardships and things is gonna make you feel me, like decide like, all right, this person is really who they say they are. Like that's why I rock with my shawty, because it's like, shit, nigga, I done been in the hospital, lost my memory, lost my vision, and it's like she still was fucking with me. So it showed me like it didn't really matter. You feel me? Yeah, it didn't really matter what I. Yeah, I did. I got shot 2 years ago. I got shot in my head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got shot.
You gotta talk about it.
We spoke about this about 100 times, so I ain't gonna even go. I ain't gonna go too deep into it. But you know what I'm saying.
Nah, you good? Nah. You know.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell him just to let her know, like, yeah, pretty much I got shot. You know what I'm saying? So you know, of course, most people don't make it out of that situation. You feel me? But. Thanks the guy and just whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was my time to go, I made it through it, you know? And like, it just taught me a lot, bro, because like, coming through that took a lot. Like, I still deal with somebody today, like, the way I walk, the way everything, like, my vision, like, I don't have no peripheral on my right eye, like, just a lot of shit with that, you feel me, that I gotta still deal with, but I'm overcoming it. It's been 2 years, so, you know, your body adjusts to it, but like, it just taught me though, and seeing somebody that, cause like I forgot who she was at one point. She came to the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, cause you know, like I had forgot who she was because like my memory was gone, bro. Like for a while, like and stuff will pop back in or pop out. Like so, they like, oh, your girlfriend here. I'm telling my mama like, man, where my mama at? I ain't got no girlfriend. What you talking about? Like you get what I'm saying? Shit. So. But of course it popped back in. You get what I'm saying? But could you imagine how that made her feel? She was just like, I was just hoping that it come back, like, cause she like, I literally just came in there and see you. We was talking, and next time I come see you, like, you talking about you don't know who the fuck I am. And you're like, well, if y'all say I got a girlfriend, they call my mama and everything. I'm like, all right, if y'all say I got a girlfriend, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Where my mama at though? You feel me?
So that was your girl. All right, so is that what made you propose?
Part of it, I ain't gonna say that's what made me propose, because I ain't do it instantly.
Part of it.
I ain't do it like instantly off it, but I knew like, all right, this the person that's really for me through, like, you know, when they be like, you looking for somebody to love you through everything, I've seen that shit with my flesh, because it's like, shit, what if I didn't, like, I still, like, I'm still growing, like, even today, like, every couple days, every week, months, like, I'm getting better with it, like, I'm still dealing with some of that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for her to accept that challenge, because like, who the fuck know how you gonna come back? You feel me? Like,
course.
who know how that shit gonna turn out. And for her to show me that shit made me like, damn,
I mean, bro, like
I gotta show some form of loyalty in that, or I'd be a fucked up ass nigga.
Bro,
You feel me?
Yeah.
I felt like a sucker.
And I know we talked about this a bunch of times, but the fact that you're walking,
Yeah.
you're driving, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like you could read. Yeah, I know your vision's not perfect, but you can see like
Yeah.
that's a blessing. Bro, the fact that you're alive is a blessing.
Nah, 100.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people are walking around with a bullet in their head, bro. Like it's still in there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
100.
saying? Like not a lot of people are walking around saying, yo, bro, I got a bullet in my brain. Like, and yeah, it could cause me some discomfort, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I
That shit hurt talking
made
about.
2 kids. Damn. I made 2 kids after this happened.
Not real talk.
You know what I mean? So now instead of not having a legacy, shit, now you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, real talk.
yeah, I would be entirely grateful, like, you know what I mean, for having that opportunity, bro. I mean, obviously it sucked to happen. It ain't nothing to celebrate,
Yeah.
but you're a walking definition, my boy.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't nothing to celebrate, but it is something to celebrate. Cause like, who the fuck can say they did that? You know what I'm saying? It's not too many people that get the opportunity or still be in their right mind or
Right.
not in a vegetable state, whatever. So like, I don't really sit back and dwell on nothing. Like whatever I got to deal with it behind it, like I'm cool with it
You got
because
life,
it's like
bro.
exactly.
Once you have life, you have everything. People
Exactly.
always say that, and
Yep.
we take that statement for granted, but
Yeah.
it's one of the realest damn statements, bro. So you, I mean, you have a reason to love your woman. Like honestly, the reason why I love the woman I got, and I'm not engaged. It's my damn dog. Hopefully they shut him up.
They part of the show today, bro.
After certain situations that happen, I've talked about it before, you know, dealing with my ex and stuff. The girl I got now kind of showed me, like, you know what I mean, what a woman's supposed to be
Yeah.
for a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what we were looking for when we were younger wasn't necessarily what we were supposed to be looking for. Like, you know,
Yeah.
the old heads, like my dad, you know, he teach you. My dad would say, like, you know, you're supposed to work it out. You're supposed to, you know what I mean? You're supposed to go through struggles. You're supposed to get past, you know what I'm saying? Get through it. But they don't tell you, like, what's the limit of that. Like,
Right.
okay, like,
True.
okay, I'll go through this, but how much am I
Yeah,
supposed
can
to
we
actually
take?
go
Yeah.
through? Like, and nobody really knows because, you know what I'm saying? Technically, every relationship gonna have their rocky roads, bro. Every
sure.
relationship. And if you tell me, bro, I ain't never had no issue with my woman or your man or whatever, like something's wrong. And you might not like stand the test of time whenever y'all do have to go through some shit. If you ain't never been
Somebody
through
faking. If you in your relationship, bro, like, and y'all ain't had no like, somebody faking, bro.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to like, it's something
sure.
gonna come up, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it ain't.
someone, yep.
You can't tell me y'all been
And-
together,
and-
yeah.
and while you say
Somebody
that,
faking.
this is something you got to look at, and it's something I learned. People who are hella reactionary
Mm-hmm.
do not build your life with those people, bro.
Yeah.
Like if somebody like at the drop of a dime says, "Yo, we done." Yeah, I saw this text on in your phone, and I don't know who it's from, so we done. I want blah blah
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
yeah.
Girls like that, stay the hell.
Stay,
Okay,
yep.
go. Like it's from my mama, it's from my cousin, it's from my brother's wife, it's from whoever, some family member. Don't even explain it. All right, that's what we. Okay, bye.
If you went to the extreme, you ain't even.
It's a red
investigate,
flag.
you just
Bro, that's
automatic.
not a red flag, bro. It's an ocean. It's a red ocean. You see everything you need to see right there. Like
Sure.
if they willing to throw away your relationship just like that,
Yeah.
you don't need to build nothing with them because
Yes.
Nah, I agree with that.
Was it Lincoln? President Lincoln who said a house divided against itself can't stand? Bro, I don't like bro, you know how like smart of a fucking phrase that is, bro?
Yeah.
Because if think about it, if you and this is what a lot of people deal with nowadays, when they're married, the wife's going in this direction, husband's going in this direction. Where the hell they going together?
Yeah.
They not like all right, one day me and my girl, right? And I know I'm jumping all over the place.
Hey, talk your shit, kid. Come on, go crazy.
Me and my girl, we visited this couple. Actually, we were buying a chair from them because we found like this chase lounge that they had. It was damn good looking, and you know I couldn't see it anywhere else. So my girl was like, "Yo, I want to go get it." So we ended up driving up there on Facebook Marketplace. We drove to the house and went and got it. It's an older white couple, and you know they were kind of talking about themselves a little bit, you know, and you know they kind of inspired us. You know, they live in a
Yeah.
really nice home, really nice area. And I think the husband was like a judge, and the wife was like either a doctor or something, right? And they were talking about their kids and how they're going off to college and blah blah blah. And you know, Claudine was really interested. My girl was really interested in what they had to say. And then when I was leaving, I was listening. I was talking to them, and I was talking to her, and I was like, you know, what did you notice about these people? that you like don't notice in our community. You know what I'm saying? Because they were older white people, right?
Yeah.
She was like, well, they ain't ashamed to say like I worked and and we built together. We were sending our kids to school.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. And I was like, how many? And they've been together so many years. I was like, think about how many marriages we've heard of where people are like, yeah, I've been together 5 years, 10 years. This is my third marriage. This is my second, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And look where they are compared to these people. They worked that shit out.
No, 100.
You know what I'm saying? And they work together, and now they're in a really nice home, over $1 million home. I would
Yeah.
say that. You know what I'm saying? They're doing really well for themselves. They're not like, you know, from what it seemed like, they worked to get there. I think that anybody could get there, bro.
I agree.
I agree too.
You know what I mean? We just got to, like you said, we gotta figure that shit out, bro.
Yeah,
like,
man. Shit can get tough, bro. Shit can get tough.
Yeah.
You can be in your car when you pull up to the crib for like 10 minutes. Shit get tough.
Yeah.
But we just can't you can't just give it up, man. This shit is deeper than the surface level shit, man.
Facts.
Oh, for real.
So, man, like you said, you made your vows to the Lord and to your wife, man. So sometimes you just stick it through, and then eventually, you know what I mean.
What do you say to people who's been scarred and don't really believe in that shit no more? Like people who did that and it still got burnt. Like people
As far as people
like
who
loyal to their wives or husbands, they're coming home every day.
Oh man, that's a tough question.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
we hear about them a lot, bro.
Damn, that's a tough question.
Like they've been either cheated on or the wife called the cops and lied, get him arrested.
Yeah, because you gotta think, like you said, the wife of the cops, a domestic violence issue, somebody gotta go to jail.
Yeah.
If the cops come to the crib,
somebody leaving. Yeah.
Shorty can lie on you, bro.
Easy day.
You didn't even touch her. If the cops come to the crib, one of y'all going to jail.
Facts.
So that's the scary part.
Facts.
That's scary too.
Facts.
Another scary part is your wife can wake up one day, I don't want to be with you no more.
Facts.
She can go to she can divorce you. She can take the kids, put you on child support and alimony.
Yeah.
And you have no leg to stand on.
I
bro.
agree.
That's another scary part, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's scary out here, man. So, and it's like you really gotta vet these women. Like, I don't know. I got married so young.
How old were you?
I was 23, bro.
23.
I was 23. I got married. But your brain not truly developed until you're 25.
Yeah.
So when I got married, I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
In that moment, I didn't know what I was doing. Now I'm 30 now,
Yeah.
so it's a whole
I feel
different.
like you're a little
Yeah,
bit.
hell yeah.
A lot better.
I was immature as hell when I first got married, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced no life. No, man, I ain't. But now, like, yeah, shorty, she would do anything for me, bro. So it's like, well, me personally, I don't think you meet that woman more than once. The woman that will give her shirt off her back, they do anything for you, even if you're in the wrong type shit. So I don't know, it's a tough situation. Like you said, like your shorty came to the hospital for you, bro.
Yeah.
How many girls gonna do that shit?
Yeah.
A lot of them be like, man, that nigga Quint, he
gone.
can't lost his memory. He gone. He can't.
gonna-
Yeah, I'm
Shot
not
not
fucking
gonna
with.
make it.
Shot in the
Got shot,
head,
not gonna-
and your shorty was still there on your bedside, dog.
Bro, that scared the shit
How
out
many
of me
times?
when
How
my
many
mom told me. I was
times
like,
are?
what?
I was gonna ask you that too. How many times
yeah.
are you gonna meet that woman?
Nah, you
Once,
ain't.
bro.
Yeah, you ain't gonna meet that. You gonna run across that once.
I was childish as hell when I got married,
Yeah.
but that woman loved me. This woman loved me into being a better man, man.
Yeah.
That's
I can't
100.
for sure. And dog, her love made me a better man. Like
Yeah.
that's some shit I'm talking about. Like, yo,
Okay.
some women be fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga, and just do them dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yo, my woman loved me through my
Really?
struggles. She loved me through
Wow.
my growth, my growing pains.
Yeah.
I let her go to death.
That's what's up.
So,
no, that's
yeah,
respect,
man,
bro.
that's
Like
sure.
you don't hear a lot of that because
That's what people looking for. Like,
That's
there's
what
no
I'm
bullshit.
because
She loved me to be a better man. She
That's
loved me so
crazy.
much I became a better man.
bro, that's crazy because most people it's like, and this is something I think I went through. I think when me and my wife split, bro, she I think she had people around her telling her, yo,
Yeah.
do this, try to get his money, try to get his house,
Yeah.
try to get car, da 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 da. And she tried everything, bro. I went through the court system,
Yeah.
like I had to do all that, bro, and that, you know, I ended up posting it because I thought that shit was hilarious, but she ain't getting.
But y'all ain't married that.
Yeah,
what the fuck she
really
thought?
stupid. But and then she, you know, she didn't realize what she was dealing with.
Right.
Too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I ain't the dumbest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bruh.
you know, person out there. Like Shawan said, the law library. Remember he said that yesterday.
Nah, 100.
Yeah, bro. Like, study what you need to study.
Sure, bro.
But whatever the case, like she was easily like manipulated by the people around her who don't have what she had.
Right.
Like,
right.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I remember, bro, we was in court one day and she telling the judge, Your Honor, I can't afford to make ends meet. I can't afford to feed my dog. I can't afford this, that, and the third. I only make this much. He needs to cover this and that and the third. And the judge looked at me and said, well, I was like, well, Your Honor, I mean, she had all that, but she decided to do what she did. So this on her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying for none of that.
That
I
joint
was
probably
as a
clicked in the
matter of
judge.
I was like, as a matter of fact, I make more money than she does, and she spend way more money than me. So I don't
That's
understand.
crazy.
Sound to me like you need to rebudget. And the judge was like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, he's right.
That makes sense.
Like, you spending what on what? Like,
Yeah.
But you know they be lying.
Yeah.
Be saying
Saying
stuff.
shit. I think the judge seen that so many times that
They
he probably
just,
don't.
but this was a female judge, which ooh, I love her to death. Thank
Okay.
you so much, ma'am. She looked out for me, bro. I
She
really-
probably also related to it, like even though she was a female and seeing that she know how women can be. Like she probably on some super vindictive. She probably looking at you like, man, this situation sound like the woman in the wrong. You feel
Yeah.
me? When the woman on your side, they gonna rag with you. You know what I'm saying? If she felt like you was bad, it would have been fucked up. But she was on
you know
your
what's crazy?
side.
I
So
didn't have no lawyer. She brought lawyers and stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? They tried to get me, bro. They were trying so hard. They were like, well, Mr. Wyson, we always see you traveling and you doing this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You said you ain't, you know, you can't this, and you got your daughter. Where your daughter be at? Like, how do you afford health care? Not health care, child care. I was like, I take her with me. I ain't taking my daughter with me today.
they gotta prove it though. Like
For sure.
It ain't none of y'all business.
Yeah.
They was just like, man, he gotta answer everything, bro. It's so stupid.
That's funny as
But the
hell.
thing is, bro, it's funny because I ended up bringing my girl to one of the court cases.
oh yeah.
I did.
Oh shit.
Because I had no respect for her, bro. After I saw what she was doing, because look,
I remember you traveling over there too.
yeah, oh yeah, when I went to
I
Italy,
said,
and all
damn, this
that,
nigga
yeah.
outside.
Oh yeah,
Nah, for real.
Because bro, you gotta remember, I'm an immigrant, bro.
Yeah.
And so I don't mind, like, I don't mind. Bro, I traveled here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
true.
I went, it was a plane, a couple cabs or whatever to get here, bro. Like, so I didn't mind traveling. But the thing is, bro, like, you know, your woman, I think she's special because a lot of people get like super like, people get envious, and I see this a lot in our community where like, oh, I got divorced. Yeah, girl, that's what's up. Like, you shouldn't celebrate that shit.
For sure.
Like, you should be like, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Even
type
if you ain't
shit,
trying to get in their business.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be like fucking pop a champagne bottle and like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
I don't know,
of
bro.
course.
I think they might be celebrating for the fact of like what they was going through. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not saying the person who got divorced.
Yeah.
I'm saying you come tell me, Pete, I just got divorced. I'm like, hell yeah, dog. That's
Nah,
what's
but I
up.
probably knew your story because you
No,
my
but what
partner.
if I
Oh, you saying
don't
if I?
know?
Oh no, if you don't, then I don't
Like,
think
I'm
that. I don't
saying
think that should be
it's-
your
it's
first
just
reaction.
celebratory.
Yeah, I don't think that should be your
Everybody
reaction.
just like nowadays the culture we live in is like divorce is like, yeah, divorce that nigga or divorce that girl. Da 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 da. She ain't this, he ain't that. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be that.
Nah, I
simple.
agree with you.
Yeah, because what happened to like the vows? Nowadays, bro, when I hear like people say, I'm like, man, do I believe this shit?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Cause like, bro, I ain't gonna keep to be transparent. Like, me and my shorty have separated for 3 years. But the thing is, like, she never took me to court. She never put me on child support. None of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, she took care of my son, like, cause she lived 45 minutes away, and like, and this was COVID too, bro.
Oh yeah,
It was
true.
tough times, bro. It was
Yeah.
COVID, bro. I said, damn, but she just handled everything with love, bro. And I never,
That's special.
yeah, bro. I never fell out of love with her. So it was like, you know, man, I love this girl too. We gotta do this shit. So yeah, bro.
That shit made y'all bond tough.
Yeah,
like just going through
She ain't put me
shit.
through no ringer, no nothing,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, you got no reason to
all I
betray
did was
her.
pay for childcare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My son go to daycare. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all I paid for.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
man, fuck it, bro. I don't have to pay for shit either way. Like,
Yeah.
you want no beef, man. It was
She won't like trying to like, you know what I'm saying, ruin your life. Because
Nah.
some girls get like, especially if they see you with another woman, bro.
yeah,
Vindictive.
nothing.
And y'all never divorced. Y'all just stayed separated.
We was separated. Yeah,
Okay.
We was separated.
Man, I couldn't wait to get divorced, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Y'all situation was different, so we
when
had
she did, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
hell no, she got to go. Like,
Yeah,
like I remember because I ain't, she was a good looking woman, so a lot of people used to be like, man, like how you like, like how
Looks
you?
and everything. Like, fuck.
I was
that.
about to say that, bro. That
Fuck
looks
that.
So
looks
this
like get you
this
hit.
what I told him, bro. I was like, bro, and no disrespect or all disrespect, however you want to take it. She could mess with the whole New York Knicks.
Nigga said the Knicks.
One shot
Yeah,
there, that's where I'm
dude.
at,
Not the
dog.
Knicks, though.
What Biggie fucking? I mean, messing with the what's the nigga name?
Anthony Mason, man. Rest
Anthony Mason.
in peace to him, though. Yeah, R.I.P. to Anthony
Nigga made
Mason.
us. No, Biggie.
He
was
made a whole song about that
Come
shit, bro.
on,
That's
bro.
crazy.
That nigga was trifling, bro.
I remember that shit.
That
Yeah,
nigga
you talking about
was
robbing the
right.
dude. When
Yeah. That man created a whole fantasy.
Dog, and that shit was
And
crazy.
that's
That shit
crazy.
was crazy, bro. That
What the-
nigga
one of them
trifling.
6'5" niggas.
That nigga was trifling, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
Nah, that's wild.
Yeah, I can't. Nah, hell no. Don't mess with another man's wife, bro.
No.
At least he ain't say his name, though. I
Yeah,
can't say
but-
salute Big for that. At least he ain't, because he could have, in today's time, they would have said that motherfucking
Oh,
name, bro.
man.
If that shit would have happened in like 2020,
Yeah.
somebody would have been like, yeah, Anthony Mason don't got it.
Oh.
Look at Future.
Oh wait.
Trifling.
Oh yeah.
Trifling.
Wait.
He was messing with Scottie Pippen.
wife.
That's why he said, I just slammed Don't Your Girl Hall of Fame. Yeah, he throwing it out there. So that's why Gucci flip flop. Yeah, he talking about Scottie Pippen
He
wife.
said he smacked Shorty and went to the studio.
That's
That's crazy.
He said that was his motivation
And
to make that song.
That was his
His ex-wife. What was his wife?
No, it was his wife.
Oh,
They got
oh,
divorced.
shit.
Yeah, that's the point of it. Like,
shout out Marcus Jordan.
Let me ask you something. Is he paying her after they got divorced? Even though she
Oh,
cheated
that's a
on
good
him?
ass
I
question.
bet he is.
I think he is.
Probably so, because
I think he is.
The whole time she was hella young when they got together
think he
too.
is.
She
I
was
think
like 21. He was like 30 something. So
Well, he fucked up. didn't
Only reason he might, I'm sure he probably got to do alimony. Their kid might have been grown. I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
Nah,
Nah,
matter of
they
fact,
got a kid in the
league
nah,
right
y'all
now,
about to say,
though.
nah, he was young, so nah, he wasn't grown when that shit happened because he was still in college and shit like that.
Oh,
So.
when he got married to her?
No, I'm talking about like when the
Future
affair or
that
whatever
shit?
happened on when that
Oh.
song, because this happened like 2016.
16, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
Nah, that nigga was in
So
high
they were
school.
both-
Yeah,
they
that's
were
why I
both-
say so he was
they were
still
both
young.
Well, Future a trifling ass type of dude.
Nah,
No.
we wild.
But I ain't gonna lie. I think it's on both of them. Like I saw this
Sure.
post the other day on Facebook. I guess this girl knew this other girl that kind of came in, and I guess the whole point was that she liked her boyfriend or something. And she kind of slid her way and like took him. I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my girl was like, man, what did she say? She said he terrible for that. I blame him. I was like, nah, I blame both of them. Like, y'all both got minds, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, bro, and I ain't saying I never done nothing wrong before. Obviously, every man cheated or done something stupid before. But like, when you get to a certain age, dog, all right, just tell my girl, look, I ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? This shit kind of. I need something different. You know, you trying to be a part of it, or you know what I mean? Like, however you want to take it, you know. But yeah, man, that divorce shit crazy. So I knew this dude, right? I used to work with him, and y'all not gonna believe me. Actually, I uploaded this video on Facebook because I was like ranting. I might put it in this joint. I might
Hey,
put
fuck
it in
it.
this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Make it
Like,
short. Fuck it.
like, you know what I mean? Yeah, nah, but it was like 9 minutes, bro. I was going in, bro. Oh shit!
Oh,
hot.
shit.
But y'all gonna be hot too. This dude was married to this girl, a woman, sorry, for 17 years. So he was at this store. So I get a call, right? And I heard, yo, your boys, one of your boys got arrested. Like apparently he beat up his wife or whatever the case. I was like, oh shit. And yeah, like, you know, they say they're not gonna let him out, and he had to stay in jail for like 21 days or something.
Yeah.
So he ended up losing his job. Good job too.
Yeah.
Good job. Lost his job. So I guess what had happened, like, so he was telling me, well, apparently there's some. So I was like, why would they keep him in jail for 21 days just for something? Like, what happened? What did he do? Like, he must have beat her ass, bro. So I talked to him after he had gotten out. We talking because I saw the charges and stuff, and they charged him for like abduction, for battery, for what's that thing they protective order, restraining order,
breaking a restraining
order violation, and some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so he was facing some time or whatever. So we was talking. He was like, Peter, listen, bro. I ain't touched that woman. He said, look, when I was at this store, Church's Chicken or something. Just make something up. I don't remember.
Amazing
He was
actually.
Church's is good. And they service is better than Popeyes, right?
Oh my mama, bro.
Popeyes some shit. I ain't gonna.
Popeyes bullshit.
Yeah,
But
I'm saying Church's is better than Popeyes.
I'm sorry to get off subject.
No, you
but
good.
Church's spicy, dark meat, top 5, man.
Oh, for real?
Oh my god.
I mean, no, but what about the service?
I'm a Bojangles baby,
Church's
man.
service
Fuck.
is good.
Church's.
Hold on,
Hold on. I don't know, bro.
Popeyes
The
line.
churches I've
It
been
depends. What churches you went to?
I went downtown.
I was about to say, when I went downtown, my experience was good.
Downtown.
But I
I
expected,
don't
you
give a
feel
fuck.
me? Yeah, like in certain places,
like
like
going Chicken City,
if I go to
Chicken
Chickens,
City,
yeah, churches, Chickens, anywhere like that, you know what you getting in. Like even if I go to Bojangles, yeah, they in the same, all that
Alright, back to your story. My fault, Gary. My fault.
We gotta reel that shit right here.
my fault.
Okay. So he's like, Brian, put my hands on her. I promised. He's like, Peter, you knew me. I've been married to her for 17 years. I never touched her. So, dude, I'm talking about weighed like 330 pounds.
God
big
damn.
dude.
How tall was
She
he?
shit.
like,
He a lineman, bro.
yeah, he a big dude, and he don't like he big, but he got
He fit
shoulders
kind of
on
like, yeah, he ain't
Oh,
like.
he was a tall 330.
Tall,
I think it was like
big
a short,
dude.
little, like a little bomb.
Nah. And his wife was a $130.
Damn.
Very little woman, right? Now he said, Peter, the cops looked at her, no scratches on her. She said, I picked her up, I slammed her, I punched her,
And
I
still locked
did
him
all
up?
this.
That's crazy.
stuff. No scratches. So he, they locked him up. He came back. They told him, stay away from the house or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He said he didn't understand. Because he kind of like an older guy, kind of old school. He didn't understand what a restraining order was or what it meant.
Yeah.
So, because he lives there. He ain't got nowhere else to go. So he went back home.
True.
And I guess he was like sitting outside in his shed. And then he went in the house and he was just playing music. He won't talking to her. And then something was like, that's my wife, man. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm going to go talk to her and we're going to work this out. And he went to go talk to her and she wasn't trying to hear it. So what it was is he went to like a place, and I guess some girl he saw, and he was like, she was trying to get at him. And he was like, look, I'm married, but I got a friend that's single right now, And I guess he was talking to his friend about the girl, like, yeah, man, like, yo, she look good, you know what I'm saying? You don't like her, and she heard it and didn't like that. Like, she got super.
So she that's
got
true.
jealous over that
Yeah.
whole thing, and then just got like kind of crazy about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. That's what started the whole situation. Now he's in the house, and she's like, I'm done talking. He gets a call on his phone. Cops are outside. They're like, you need to come out. So they actually arrest him again, and this time they charge him with the restraining order violation because he was supposed to be at the house, and they keep him in jail for like that's when he was there.
Oh yeah, that's why he stood in there, because you can't violate that. They don't give a fuck. What's your reason?
But what's crazy is the woman, bruh. So one of our other boys saw like some cars online, and he collect cars. So he'll have like old school ones, like 65, 67, like old Chevys. Like he had what'd you call that? Don't get me lying. I don't remember the name of that damn Chevelle. He had a 69 Chevelle, bro. I don't know if you know what them cars are.
I know what a Chevelle is.
Yeah. He put money and time. He found his one of our friends found a car online, and we found out from the dude that owned the online service that she was selling all his shit. She sold
That's crazy.
like 3-4 his cars for like $1,000.
Oh,
She
got it.
just to be spiteful.
yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
Spiteful.
that's
That's
wicked.
crazy.
And so I was like, bro, like, fuck it. Call the cops. Like, stop that shit. Because
Yeah.
technically that's stealing.
Yeah.
Bro, he called the cops, bro. Hand to God, bro.
They can't do nothing about that because that's your wife.
Exactly.
Yeah, I already knew that.
I didn't know that. The
Yeah,
cops
they can't
said,
do
yeah,
nothing about
that's
that.
your
Oh, so,
wife. We
hold-
can't do
so,
nothing
okay.
about it. I
What?
said, what?
That's about to ask you a question. So, what if you had those items?
Prior.
Right.
It don't matter, bro. See, this is what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Insane,
I'm engaged, right? So it's funny. I tried to
do some research.
Nah, I tried to tell my
You trying to
girl.
protect us.
Nah, look.
you, I'm safe, dog.
I tried to tell my girl, like, man, why the fuck we gotta let them people like get us married? Like, why we can't just get married?
Well,
Like back
okay.
in the old days, like
Yeah.
you could just take my last name. You know what I'm saying? We split everything, like, and we still married. We respect we come with our own vows. Like, why do we gotta put the state in our shit? Like, we so accustomed to feel like we gotta do what everybody else doing or what
true.
the European way, I would say.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so that's
yeah,
more
yeah.
of where it comes from. So I'm like, shit, like we ain't had that. We ain't like when in the slave days, not to go back that far,
Yeah,
but
not
like
even
you had
that,
to.
no, African
jump the
roots.
broom.
You
type
jump
shit.
the broom and like you respect your marriage.
Yeah,
so I was kind of, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if she gonna go for that, but I've been trying to, you know what I'm saying, put that shit out there because it's like,
It's dangerous.
it's just like shit can go so left field. Like you protect yourself. Like we protecting each other. Like and ain't nobody going in a marriage trying to leave. But I'm like, why would you like? I don't know, bro. That should be a tricky subject when it comes to that. You
think
feel
about
me?
it, bro. You come home and like, let's say I don't know if you collect, I don't know, DVDs or something. I don't know. Let's say you collect expensive DVDs, like shit that don't. You know what? Records. You collect records.
Yeah,
records get expensive.
Yeah.
Let's
Sure.
say you found this rare ass record that everybody been looking for. That shit worth like $10,000. And you got lucky and got that bitch for like $1,000, and you've been keeping that shit for years.
She let it go for $20.
And she sold that bitch for $20.
Somebody
And all
gotta
your
die.
other records.
But look, even deeper than that, what if she just clean you out for everything?
That too.
What if you got
no, but it's not just money. It's the sentimental value. Bro.
No, I get that, but I'm saying, what if she clean you out for everything? You saying sentimental value. So what if you had $500,000 to your name,
Yeah.
but she got joint access. You thinking like she not this evil of a person. She not
Just
gonna
take
do
all your
that.
shit.
She going to clean everything and you can't find her.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
That's
so,
the part with marriage where you gotta like, but that's why some people that even when they married, they put some of their stuff in other.
sure.
But some people don't. Some people be blind, bro. Like they be like,
that's being naive, dog.
I mean, like it is, but it's like,
Bro, a woman should not get offended if you say, you have your stuff there, I have my stuff here, and we have our stuff here.
I
You
agree.
shouldn't get offended.
I agree.
She what I realized is about the court system, they can send you something called a discovery. Like, let's say your wife's trying to get your shit, they're going to send you something called a discovery. A discovery is for you to tell them what you got.
Mm-hmm.
My ex was like, yeah, he got this, and that. That bitch ain't know half of what I had. Excuse my language.
So she spoke down on you.
She spoke. Yeah, he had, because I ain't keep her in the, and I didn't do it on purpose. It was just how I lived. Like, I've been single all this time. Like, I'm not about to just change everything overnight.
Nah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
That was something I would've had to go
had
to.
accounts that she had no idea. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, oh, he banks here. So they were like, discovery. Oh, easy day. Boom, there you go. That's all the money I got.
Oh, so she sold us.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So, like-
I mean, I'm glad though, but you know what I'm saying.
That's-
That's,
I'm
Oh, I
glad.
can talk about it now because the case is closed.
now I was just saying I'm glad
Yeah.
she sold herself
Yeah,
short
for
because she
sure.
probably
She was
could have.
dumb.
Yeah,
She
she
was
won't.
dumb.
She
But
won't.
you got something out of it though, right?
As far as what?
Because going back to your Facebook post, I think you're like what 5 racks out of it?
No. I paid her money. So
you paid her
Her
money?
lawyers wanted. Her lawyers wanted. They were trying to get me to settle. So she was trying to get half the house,
Of this house.
half this house,
Oh, she crazy
half
as
the
hell.
the car or cars. I don't know. And some savings, retirement, you know, all the shit they asked for.
Yeah.
right? And
But
that
y'all
would
been married
have
more than 2
equated to
years.
hundreds of thousands of
Nah, for
you know what
sure.
I'm saying? So I was like, you know, when I saw it, I laughed. And actually, it was me and one of my coworkers looked at this shit together, and I was like, watch. And I went through and I studied and I saw what you're supposed to do, and I wrote up my counter offers and no, none of this is happening.
Yeah.
There's no marital property. I owned this bitch for 10 years before her or some shit like that. It's not happening. So I went through the list, you know what I'm saying, and then we came down to it. So I ended up having to pay her, I think I worked it out to where I was paying her a couple $100s a month for like a little bit, for a few months. And then once we came to the close of the divorce, because it can only go on for so long, they were trying to say, all right, well, you know, you need to pay for the lawyer fees, $12,000. They wanted like a $12,000 settlement is what they called it. And I was like, I'll pay you, I think it was like, don't get me lying. I think it was like, I'll pay you $1,500 plus $500 for something. Her lawyers probably cost more than that. Because when I tried to get a lawyer, she told me $6,000, bro.
Shit.
So the whole divorce cost
So
me,
she probably in debt after doing that shit.
I don't know what the hell she was thinking, but the whole divorce cost me less by far than what it would cost me if I paid a lawyer and the lawyer did it for me.
That's
so
crazy.
because I studied, I saved money. Because a divorce is going to cost you money anyway.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? Especially if like you have a contested, meaning like non-contested is like, yeah, we agree.
Yep.
Move on, you move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But contested is like, yeah, I want this, I want that, da, da, da. It's some bullshit. But you know, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The girl I'm with now, like, we separated 2 weeks. Fuck it, I was with her.
Oh
2
shit.
weeks. I ain't give a fuck.
How the fuck? Okay, hold
2
up.
weeks.
I'm gonna take a shot to that. I gotta figure out how the
2 weeks, my boy.
this nigga said.
Hey, nah, keep it a band though. It's a good thing you was in Virginia, bro, because a lot of states it wouldn't have went over that way.
No. Virginia's actually terrible.
No, I'm not saying it's terrible, but it ain't as worse. Like if you would have been in like Cali, I believe in certain states that's a little harder on.
Maybe.
I ain't never been married, so I don't want to sit up and get
It's
on.
a time
But I
thing.
know
It's
for
a time
sure
thing.
California.
It's a time thing, like how long you've been married and you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, stuff like that. I wasn't married that long, you know what I'm saying? And like I kind of like did certain things to protect myself.
Nah, for sure.
I didn't do it purposely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some things I just did just because of how I move. Like you'll never know everything about Peter, bro. You'll never know. Like
Yeah.
you'll be like, oh, he doing this and you nah. Like I might post something that was like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you can't necessarily know exactly what I'm doing. And I'm not really that private of a person, but when it comes to my personal shit, you're not about to know.
You should though. Like a lot of people would say everything.
Yeah, bro.
What time they go on their walks, when they exercise, like
that's crazy.
I never be that.
Yeah.
I tell you, like if I go out of town or anything, I could be in another country. I'm gonna post when I get back. I ain't gonna be out there posting like that's just me. Like,
But
ain't-
don't you think that it's kind of silly that people think that you're not gonna crash out? Like you're not gonna like they test your resolve or they test your patience so much. Like you hear situations where crazy man kills wife and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. When they
like
kills
why do
himself
people
type
not
shit.
think that people like that woman that's selling all that dude's shit?
yeah.
What's stopping him from saying, well, fuck it, I lost my job, all my shit, my house.
What I live
I'm
for.
about to fuck it. I'm about to do me.
See, you know what it is? The worst thing about it is the enemy knows you. So that's something you can never like. That's why I always try to be. I'm unpredictable. Like I don't give a fuck who I'm dealing with. Nigga, my mama don't even know me for real. Like she know me, but you feel me? Like I'm serious. Like don't nobody know because when somebody know you as a creature of habit, like prime example, when I got shot, everybody knew I got something happened to me because
Yeah.
I was a creature of habit.
Yeah.
Like what far as what time I come home.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But that's the only thing that I really kept calm. Like I don't be out late, bro. Like I'm normally 9 o'clock. You gonna be able to get in contact with me, or I'm gonna be in the house. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you're not able to get in contact with me 9 o'clock, I tell my people that, like, bro, if it's 9, 10 o'clock, and you can't get in contact with me, something happened to me, bro. Like that's just how I make sure that the people that
tight.
I'm around. So like, you know, first like, all right. 10 o'clock, okay, he probably good. Once 11 o'clock hit, ain't nobody here from me. Oh, nah, something ain't right. We gotta find out what's going on. Like,
Say that.
you
That's-
get what I'm saying? Like, we
that's
gotta
crazy.
figure out what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta create those habits. Like, you
Yeah.
gotta. A lot of people just do shit and don't think that. Like, I ain't gonna say I purposely thought that, but that was just my routine. Like, you knew, like, all right, they'll give you about an hour. Like, all right, now 10 o'clock, okay. Shit, if I don't hear from him 11 o'clock, one thing about him, he gonna call and say something. I don't give a fuck what he doing. He could be with another girl. He could be about to go do some bullshit. He gonna reach out. He gonna say, "What's up? You good? You all right? You hungry?" He gonna say something. You feel me? So when they won't nobody get no contact from me, phone not ringing. Oh nah, something ain't right. He in jail. Something happened. He hurt. Something going on. Like let's figure out what's going on. You feel me?
And it's crazy that you say that because I didn't even notice that I was a creature of habit until you just said that. You can ask anybody on my phone right now I talk to every day. They
Yeah.
know what I'm doing. Monday through Friday, every hour. They know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And Saturday through Sunday, they know what I'm doing.
They can guess what
They
you
know.
do. Yeah.
They know where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's crazy. I didn't even think about it.
It's cool to be a creature of
Sometimes
habit,
it's
but
not good.
I was about to say, but have that one thing where you know, like, that maybe one other person know, like, that shit ain't right. You get what I'm saying? Because if you a creature of habit, you know, like,
Yeah.
it's easy for somebody to lay on. It's easy for,
Yeah.
and we talking about it in any form. I ain't just talking about physical harm or anything, but you just want to know, like,
Yeah.
you know, but you want to have that one trail where they know, like, all right, that's that one thing that I know of. But
Yeah.
like, shit, outside of that, I'm unpredictable.
Yeah.
So you might call me today,
yeah.
I might be in Baltimore. What the fuck you doing in Baltimore? I don't know. Man, you was just, yeah, man, I'm in Baltimore, man. I'll be back tomorrow. Fuck it, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? But if you get into that point where it's like everything is, and most people are creature habits though. They go to work this time, and they
Yup.
come out, they go to the same bar, they eat Popeye's chicken there Wednesday, like they creature, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's,
Hey, big shout out to the family.
shout out to fam, man.
You know what I'm at right
Shout
now.
out to the
And if I don't talk to them within 2 or 3 hours, bro,
Yeah.
something up.
Okay.
They what is nigga at?
Yeah.
If it's not like you said, if it's after 9, difference.
Yeah.
But if it's before 9, if I don't talk to them for 2 or 3 hours, something up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what's going on.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like so, okay, I see. Okay, yeah. But that's crazy.
So what about the kids part? Because like obviously we talked about, you know what I'm saying, like kind of, I guess we kind of covered the pros and cons of marriage.
Mhm.
You want to call it that, you know? And Jamel thinks that the crashing out aspect of it is because a creature of habit. There's this dude. There's a story back home, Jamaica.
Yeah.
This dude raised a number of kids, right? More than 3, and they're adults now. And he found out that none of them were his.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
I know a scenario like that too. But go ahead. That's crazy.
What can I say on YouTube? He
See what can I say on YouTube?
Yeah, he
trying to monetize this shit.
So the shoulders, the body was here and was somewhere else.
Oh, he decapitated. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. And
He was playing the puzzle with the.
It's crazy because he did it like he hacked. You know what I mean by that? Like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm with you.
I guess what she used to do is she used to go up to his job and cuss him out for money for the kids and embarrass him in front of like all his people, and none of them were his.
That's crazy.
And he never showed any signs of that kind of violence, and at the end of it, he did that shit.
Right,
so what does that tell you about creature of habit?
I mean, that just shows that he snapped. I'm sure he probably could have pleaded insanity. I'm not like because it's certain things that like if your life is black and white, if I never did nothing to this nature, I never was a violent person, but if I'm raising kids for 18, 19, 20 years that I'm thinking are my kids, are my blood, that are mine, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say that you have the right to, but I'm saying like I might be on that same shit because that's some wicked shit.
It's
like
wicked.
that's some wicked and like not to say it would make it better. Of course she knew. Of course it would. It wouldn't make it better if you would have like I'd have found out when they was 5 or 6. But the fact that I went through their whole life,
coming up to my job,
18, 19, 20,
like a bum, a deadbeat.
he probably was more hurt that he just want his kids. It probably won't even that. It probably was the fact that all that bullshit I put up with you, all the love that I got, I still love them.
Yeah.
Like these still my kids.
Yeah.
Like,
but they not.
No, I'm saying, but like shit, after 19, 20 years,
yeah,
they your kids. They're not, but they're yours. Like because you done seen everything with them. Prom, you done seen you done literally. So that I can see where a man would snap out and do that shit. Like I can understand. Like I'm not saying I would or I wouldn't. I'm saying I can kind of understand because that's some wicked shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even. Like you don't know real love until you have kids.
For sure.
You don't know that shit.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah. My kid can be my son, 6 years old. Yeah, boy. Hella energy. Yeah. Piss me off every single day.
For sure.
But I will kill.
He'll unalive.
I will delete anybody.
I like that.
Over that boy. Don't matter how much he makes me upset.
Go to war with the army.
Picture you doing your whole life sacrificing for these kids. We said more than 3.
Yeah.
For more than 3 kids.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say.
It's funny.
That's how I feel about it too. Like I'm like I can kind of like. Dog. I'm not even looking at your act like it's bad because I'm like you know what I'm saying.
It's a terrible thing.
No, it is.
It's a terrible,
god-awful thing.
Horrible thing.
Think
about
Lord,
that,
bro.
Think about the rage you gotta have to
do
something.
The mental,
like
bro.
That.
Your mental different. Like if I woke up one day and I find out my son's not my son's, boy,
I don't think you're normal no more. Like you saying like I think once something like that smack you, bro, I don't even think your brain can process that shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying like that's a different level of betrayal, bro. And like you heartbroken, you betrayed, and everything is mixed in one, and nothing is good. Everything that's in you is just straight rage, bro. Like it ain't no more. You don't have no understanding. You wouldn't have no form of understanding of none of that shit. Like that's why I say maybe if it was 3, 4, 5 years, you might could. Yeah, you can take that, but you telling me 20, 19, 18, you know how many years that
is that grief? Is that grief?
Yeah, it's a pair. Yeah, all that combined. That's what I'm saying. Grief. It's everything in there, bro. He probably didn't see nothing but her dead. He probably ain't see nothing but her dead, bro. That's all his man saying. Like what?
Yeah.
None of them? You telling me ain't none of it?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He probably didn't see nothing, bro. He probably was talking to the devil, like, man, get her. Like, he probably didn't, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like.
Because it's crazy, because every man I talk to about this has the reaction that y'all have. Where it's like, you can't justify what he did in any means. But at the same
In
time,
time.
you're like, oh,
What would you do?
God,
What would you
like-
do?
Like, it's not what would you do. It's like, I mean, you don't want to say like, you don't want to say you can understand,
I
but it's
can
like,
understand, boy.
it's
I
like
can,
you
though.
can.
I
It's
can't
like,
even
yo,
fake with certain shit. Like
it's
I can understand wholeheartedly.
Like, I
Oh,
can't
understand
cope with
what he did?
What he did.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's
okay,
like,
okay,
I mean-
okay.
Oh, okay,
My
okay.
fault, yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying like, you know, not the anger.
Yeah.
I'm talking about him reacting the way he did. You know what I'm saying?
Dog,
Like,
that's your pride and joy,
bro, that is like, I was like,
'Cause
oh my God.
what do you go to work
That
for every
poor
day?
guy. I feel
What do you
so
go to
bad
work for every
him,
day?
but I know.
For your daughter, right?
Yeah, true.
I go to work for my damn sons every day.
for
No
sure.
way.
True.
And I found out, 18, 20 years later, they're not mine.
Yeah.
So I sacrificed, put my body through hell.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to know.
Man,
If it's ever come, like if it's
Don't
ever,
tell me that
like
shit.
If anybody finds that out, just
Don't tell me that
Just
shit.
Just let me go on.
Come
Let me
on, man.
die. Let me die thinking
Let
that's
me-
my child.
yeah,
You know?
bro.
I don't want to know because
Come on, man.
like all the bullshit that we be going through nowadays. behind
family ain't
kids.
always blood, man.
Nah.
Fuck it.
And you know
Fuck
what?
it.
This is why I wanted us to talk about family because
Okay.
family is legit. It could be the ugliest thing or the most beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
And it depends on how
Can make you
how
a
you
break.
fall. Like, bro, remember we used to watch Jerry Springer and the Maury
Jerry,
Show and all that
yeah.
shit? Jerry, yeah. And
You
the
are
results
not
are
You are not. No bullshit.
Bro, what's crazy is like we used to watch that shit and be like, man, these people crazy. Like that's
Yeah.
not normal. This shit fake. Bro, that shit normal as hell.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Bro.
You might went to school. I went to school with a girl that got 5 different baby dads. You know what I'm saying? And you know, none of them are taking care of their kids, and she don't know which. It's like it's chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just normal life, bro. And you would think that being human beings, we have the intelligence to not do shit like that because we're not like dogs. Like a dog will just a male dog will go around and have kids with everything. He
Everything.
don't care. As
Yeah.
soon as he smell it, gone.
Gone. Yep.
You got men that act like that, and you got women who just have kids with everybody. They don't care. They're just
You
like,
gotta look at the trauma though. Like sometimes we be broad with that shit and we feel like a woman is just doing that shit. Like a lot of these women been sexually assaulted.
Facts.
A lot of shit go deep. So like when it come to shit like that, you gotta speak like you gotta know like every scenario was different because like I know a girl that was sexually assaulted and she was pretty much like shit. After I got sexually assaulted, like I don't know why I was just hypersexual. Like you get what I'm saying? I took that as attention.
Was
Like
she younger when it
yeah, she was younger when it happened, so she
Okay.
could never kind of like get to the point like she don't understand why she feel like that, but she felt like that was her way of getting love, so she don't give a fuck. Yeah,
And this go back to
and this
I
happens.
heard
This
that.
happens a lot, and it's like she'll think you could, and you know, dude, smooth. You gonna say what you need to say to goddamn get the job done, man. Goddamn, what's up, man? Yeah, I fuck with you, boom, 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 and she's eating that shit up, and it's like. You would think, all right, she'll learn from that scenario.
Nah.
All it takes is the next smooth nigga to come through and do the same shit.
I mean, that, yeah.
Man, I don't care about you.
And this is why we go back to the conversation we had, which is why is marriage so important.
Yeah, facts.
Because if I don't know her situation, but like if you have a loving father in the house, she get her love from her father.
Yeah,
not a random nigga.
True.
Talking
Or
that
maybe
shit.
the person.
It wouldn't have happened if you had a
Well,
father.
no. Hold up.
swear to God, 'cause that-
Hold up.
okay.
Hold up.
All right.
Remember,
Go crazy.
you got fathers
Yeah, you
out there
do.
that sexually assault their children.
That's true.
Okay, so
her
that's-
sexual assault could have come from her father.
Okay, that's fair.
Which he ain't no father. He should be, you know what I'm saying, hung up
On the
somewhere.
bottom of the
Should be stoned, bro.
Nah, I believe them guys should be put to like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say what I feel, but that's probably one of the strongest things I have in me. Where if you a man, a grown man, and you assault kids,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be walking around.
Yes, sir.
That's how I feel. But go ahead.
I got a question.
Very
bro.
extreme take.
I got a question. This is controversial question.
Okay.
So, you raising your daughter.
Uh-huh.
One of my best friends have his kids.
Okay.
So, what do you think is more successful? A mom raising the kids, or the father raising the kids?
That's a damn good question, and it is
Because
controversial. as hell.
you right there. I walked in the house. What was it?
However long
7?
ago. Yeah.
7 o'clock, and your daughter was working out.
Uh-huh.
Listen to some good old music. That's all right. Discipline.
Yeah.
Because, come on, man. She could have been doing anything right now.
True.
But you had her working out discipline.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, I'm not in that position. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to see your point of view.
Okay.
So, how do you feel about...
So, And not to piss off my daughter's mom.
No.
Hold on, because we cool.
That's why I say controversial. It's controversial.
You're
It's a
right.
controversial
But I
question.
will say this though, and she'll probably admit this. My daughter responds better to me than she does to her mom.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is because of our personalities. I don't think every father is better for the child than every mother would be, right? I don't think so. But I think a lot of fathers who are mature enough to be fathers,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, who's mature enough to be like in their children's lives, a lot of times they're gonna have more patience to deal with the children. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, so I would say she would be more. She's probably a little bit more afraid of me sometimes, but she knows she can talk to me about more than she can with her mom. Because I don't think they understand each other very well. So like for instance, let's say she doesn't do well in school, you know, or she wants to study, she'll probably be more inclined to be like, Dad, can you help me study?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? She'll probably be more inclined to like be like, hey Dad, like, I want to talk about this. And her little girly stuff, like women stuff every woman go through, she'll probably be more inclined to talk to a woman when it comes to that. But I will say, I do know that it is proven that men or children who are raised by their fathers do end up being better than children who are raised just by their mothers. And we're talking about single home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
for sure.
So do you think it's cause you know women are more emotional
Yes, and
and men are
reactionary.
more logical. So
Yeah.
do you think that the kids are more emotionally intelligent because before you react, the men think about the situation before they
You know, that's interesting because my daughter is very emotionally intelligent.
Because she was raised by her father.
Yeah, and I
That's the
didn't
point
think
he
about
make.
that. And I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
She is like very. So I mean, you might have hit your home run there, bro. You know
I
what
was
I'm
saying,
saying?
'cause, like, if you have a bad day, you will not bring that bad day to your daughter.
Facts.
But controversial again.
Yeah.
If women have bad day, they're gonna lead emotional into the house.
Yeah.
So
Bring
they
it to
would-
the kids.
Right.
And
So
that's
I
why a
was
lot
just-
of kids say, "Yeah, my mom always talked bad about my dad," or
Right.
stuff like that.
And that's so. That's why. I'm trying to get monetized. That's why
the
some men
monetization.
be C7AY because they became coming up of their mom's emotion.
For sure. I was just about to speak on that. You said that too.
Okay.
And you want to know what's crazy? It's like, regardless how hard I try my best to be like unemotional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But being raised by a woman, it make you emotional, bro. You get what I'm saying? So like, I ain't have my father. So
Because you know, anger.
yeah.
That's what that is. A lot of
I'm
people
telling
think
you, bro. That's why I spoke on it. I'm speaking on this like being honest, and it's like but I recognize it, so I be trying to get that shit together for
It's a good
myself.
conversation.
Being that I'm
That's what I ask next.
That-
All right,
that's
go
a good
ahead.
conversation.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
being that now I'm in the home with my kids. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got their mother and their father, so it's like I got to take some of that emotional shit out of me. That's something I'm working on, but it's like, when you was raised by a woman, that's all you react off is your emotions. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a man gonna think more logical. So if I was raised with my father, I probably wouldn't even have the same reactions
Yeah.
instinctively
Yeah.
that I get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just like, so that's some shit I be dealing with self. You know what I'm saying? So
Does
that's
That's real.
does that motivate you to be more present?
yeah. I'm super present. I'm educated,
Yeah.
and then I educate myself because like you have to being present is the most important part of the battle, but you also got to understand where I got to understand where that I do have some emotional things with me. So it's like that I need to be less emotional. I need to understand but if you never had your father to show you that, you get what I'm saying? You don't really understand where to get that balance from. So at the end of the day, I'm growing with my son. I'm teaching my son this. Like, nah, son, you can't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if I would have had my father, a lot of my emotions probably would have been. I probably wouldn't get as mad as I get. When I get mad, still this day, I get mad, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like a man that had his father, like, everybody get mad. You know, so if you can push to that limit. But I'm talking, it don't take a lot for me
So
to.
you think
It don't take a lot for me to get
A lot
mad.
of the
Bro.
arguments that we be having, or debates rather, because
Yeah.
sometimes we argue, sometimes we debate.
Yeah.
Well, and I
Is
say,
it argument
I
for
say,
real, though?
I say, well, technically,
It's emotional. I tell you that though, bro. That's why I say what I tell you. I say, bro, don't take me serious, bro. Like I just,
right.
I tell you that
But
shit,
I
I
ain't saying
understand
like
it.
just. I ain't talking about just that. So argument, right? Technically, an argument is by definition is it's an opposing like point. Pretty
Okay.
much. It doesn't.
Fair.
A lot of times people hear argument, they
almost
think
a debate,
anger.
right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's literally the same thing. My
Okay,
argument in this debate is X, Y, and Z. Your argument in this debate is X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, I know what
Why
you're saying when you say it's the
you see what
same.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So like,
It's no difference.
when we talk or argue or debate, whatever terminology you want to use,
Yeah.
like sometimes, like Jamel be like, bro, like don't pay me no mind, bro. I get mad, da da da, but not even that. But if you notice, a lot of times we have opposing views on things, especially when it comes to reactionary things. You ever notice that? Where I'll be like,
we do.
I don't know if I would do this, and I never equated that to my father. I never did. I just thought that's me because it's funny because my little brother will tell me, man, you the most emotional one out of all of us. I'm like, me? He's like, bro, you always get mad. You always this, that. You got an anger problem. People used to always, my mom used to say, bro, you got an anger problem. You got to work on that. Da, da, da. You know? Now, I ain't gonna lie. My girl do tell me, like, I think I've gotten mad at her maybe twice. Like, really upset. And she was like, damn, like, I'm not gonna ever get you mad again. But it take a lot for me to get there.
Because how long has it been?
3 years.
That's impressive.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I be in my bed. No, I believe you. The point.
I worked on it.
The point. That's the point.
That's what
That's
I'm
the
saying,
point
that's
he
what I'm
making.
saying,
We're
yeah.
making like when I say that, like,
impressive,
because you know, like, I be like, not to say I be wanting to be argumentative, but it's like, oh man, that shit, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Mind it? Nah, I don't want to.
Oh, hell no. I don't argue.
Listen what I'm saying, bro, and listen what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah,
when I say I don't mind it,
Yeah.
I don't want to be like that. I'm like that because I was raised by a woman.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
had
understand.
fathers. You get what I'm saying? So
I ain't
I'm
never
telling you,
heard
you
somebody say that
gotta,
before.
because a lot of
That's
people
real
don't understand it.
That's real
I'm just
shit, bro.
educated, bro. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the dumb, but I can recognize where. So when I can say like, oh no, I don't get like that. That's a beautiful thing, and that's why I want to be in my son's life because.
Yeah.
Shit, man, I'm with it, nigga. What you trying to do? We about to argue about this shit. I don't give a fuck. Kobe better than LeBron. Jordan better than LeBron. We about to argue, bitch. And if you want to fight about it, I want to fight about it. You know what I'm saying?
You wanna fight about
You know what I'm
it.
saying? That's how I get though. That's how I know I'm emotional. You get what I'm saying? Cause a regular motherfucker just argue.
He's already throw half.
I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. For a regular motherfucker to debate and be like, we could just debate and be like, all right, bro. I'm mad, bro. Like, man, fuck all that, man. You got my blood pressure, boy. Man, like, we gotta goddamn something gotta like, nah, bro. Like, you feel me? But I recognize that shit, so I tone my shit down and I try not to be as emotional. You get what I'm saying? But like,
for
if
sure.
all you is raised around this, like, if your mama is like, if that's what you were raised like, and if you have a stepfather or something that step in, it's different because you have that.
Unless he was hyper emotional.
No, I'm just saying, but you would still have that presence of somebody that you respect as a stepfather. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm talking about a single mom. I'm talking about a nigga that was raised by your mama, dog. Like, that's your mama. Like, she might have had a boyfriend here for a year or two, or doing a different boy. But I'm talking about like when you got a stepfather that you recognize this nigga. Like, you might not like something about him, but certain things you gonna respect about him because like, I keep my mama happy.
Right.
He bring this check home every day. You know what I'm saying? All I seen my mama doing what the fuck she had to do to make sure we survive. So it's like, your level of respect is different. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna be so emotionally invested. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know my girl will probably agree if she was listening right now. She'd be like, yeah, you get emotional.
Better be listening.
You know what I'm saying? She definitely better be listening. Or I'm gonna get emotional. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so boom. So this is why I think the military. See, when I was coming up, I didn't think the military was a good idea.
Yeah.
What I should have done, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I should have done.
I think your life is pretty good, man.
That's cool, but like my cousin went to the Air Force. He got hurt playing basketball. Now he got disability. I play basketball every day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hurt and I ain't got no disability. So I'm like, yeah, damn, he finessed that. He finessed that shit.
Bragging about that stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn.
I know a few people that did that too. That might have been a lick.
Definitely a lick, bro.
That might have been a lick.
So I'm saying, so I think the best thing if you like grew up with a single mom is military for real.
Yeah.
And it's to serve, bless you, bro.
Bless you.
To serve this country, quote unquote, it's fucked up out here, but I think we're doing this shit for the plot, nigga. We're trying to get this money, get in and out.
Yeah.
So and then you got a little, structure, bro. It's I don't know,
I just think
man.
the military be messing a lot of people up, bro. Like,
Yeah, you said
like
that
you got
20
some people
20
that
years is
like
crazy. I don't
you
know
know,
about
and,
that.
and you might not even know. It might mess you up because a lot of times we don't know ourselves as well as we think we do, and
That's
you
a
might
fact.
put yourself in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how people act hard, but then they see a gun in their face.
Yeah.
And they might be peeing on themselves.
Nah,
Like,
shit
oh
can
my
talk.
god, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Or they might like, you know, they might run and leave their girlfriend. Might run away. A dude might run away and leave his girlfriend to
Yeah.
face the like situation. You know what I mean? I don't know if the military is for everybody, but I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, think about how many homeless veterans there are, bro. Think about how many homeless
It's
people
fucked
the
up out
military.
here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's yeah.
I think if the conditions were better, sure. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll say this. I work with our military people sometimes. I love them. They're great, but I don't think it was for me.
Yeah.
I think if you go in with a plan, I think some people go in because they don't have nothing else to do.
Right.
So like if you going in there, you thinking it's just gonna save you already was lost, you ain't had no guidance, you just thinking like
That's what I was
then
getting
it's
at
gonna
right
mess
there.
you up. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
if
you
you
say best you okay.
it'll mess you up because you ain't never really even had no plan. You ain't even willing to do the military. Somebody forced this on you.
Yeah.
Like they tried to tell me to go to the military. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I didn't, bro. And I've been through some shit. Like I could have, if I would have went to the military, I probably wouldn't have went to prison. But it's like, I'm like, damn. Cause my woman asked me that shit one day. Like,
for real?
yeah, like
Oh, when you was young?
no, like since I've been home, like,
Oh, okay.
or maybe when I was locked up, I'm not sure. Like, I tried to get you to go to the military. I said, I don't think that shit was for me. She's talking about even through everything you've been through. Like,
Your
yeah, I
mom
don't
like,
think
boy,
that
what?
shit. Yeah, like I feel like what I've been through made me what I am, and it's gonna make me who I turn out
Well,
to be.
the thing
you know
is,
what
let
I'm
me
saying?
ask you this: how would you feel if you had like a drill sergeant? You know what I'm saying, or a staff sergeant, whatever. Like,
I don't
in
know
your
how
face.
I
And
would
that's
have.
what
I don't know how I would have felt at 18 years
You
old.
have-
I
You would
don't
have react. You would have tried to react.
Probably.
They got your extra.
I know they're gonna get you right.
And that's
you know
what I'm trying to
But
say.
I might have needed that. You
Yes,
know what I'm
yeah, that's
saying?
what
I
I'm
might have
trying to
needed
get
that.
at.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
then again, it might have turned me worse.
True.
That shit might have made me into a motherfucking. Or it might have just. I might have went in that bitch and it might have just made me a trained killer. You get what I'm saying? Like because I'm already dealing with. So you don't know. It's ways that shit can go. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's something you decide to go like do. I'm not telling nobody not. I'm just saying
for
make
sure,
something
bro.
that's
We
for
need
you.
military
Make sure you make the right
100%.
decision for you.
We
Like
too
don't
old
think.
now, but you know what I'm saying.
Fuck
Yeah, we too old now,
bro.
yeah.
My knee be hurt when I wake up. Bro.
I think nah, I
I'm
ain't making it through.
straight,
I ain't
bro.
making it through boot camp. Not no
Fuck
more.
no.
Nah.
That shit.
Nah.
That shit crazy, but yeah, that was something I thought about because when as soon as I got into prison school, my cousin was studying for his ASVAB at the same time, so
Yeah.
he went to the Air Force. I got into prison school at the same time.
Okay,
so,
gotcha.
yeah.
I don't know. I think you did
So,
good, bro. Like 2
yeah.
homes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
man.
wife, 2 kids. You're supporting them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing good, man. I don't think you had anything to be ashamed of or to
I'm
be
just
like.
working, bro. I'm still on my tools
Yeah.
because the office ain't paying enough, so I'm still on
Yeah,
my
I
tools.
feel you, I feel you, I feel you.
It's out
But you
there.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Everybody that's got that mind frame, man, I got that same mind frame, man. We gotta seek for financial freedom, bro.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you know, like that's what the next key is. Like
Yeah.
everybody gotta start looking up stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can we do that? How can we use this government to get money from this government? How
Yeah.
can we? What's the next step? You know what I'm saying? That's something I think everybody needs to like focus. A lot of people don't even think about this shit at all. You know what I'm
You
saying?
said get money from the government.
Not
as far as
not
being
per
like-
se. I'm talking about look at what grants, what loan,
Yeah, I know.
what things you can apply for,
You know, it's funny,
what can
this
help
is
you
a
out with
damn
that
good
shit. You know what I'm
segue,
saying?
bro. All right, so I got this list, right?
Oh shit!
And I don't know how many of y'all are political, but I've been paying attention to some stuff that's been going on, and I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. You know that podcast?
I fuck with Joe Rogan. He
Sir.
he be doing the shit. I'm not tapped
I like
in,
it. Okay.
but I see the views he begins. I'm like, so he's talking about some shit.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I
for
should-
sure,
I should
for
tap
sure.
in, actually.
I'm actually like really I like the way he do his stuff, and I'll say this, like he definitely inspired like
This okay?
Yeah, like
I was gonna get to that soon later, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, he
yeah.
definitely inspired us the way he does his stuff, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's very free. Just speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? If you say something we can't upload it, I'll cut it out. That's simple. You know what I mean?
But
We don't
Sean,
get monetized. It is.
And
what it
eventually,
is.
We have a Patreon. Once you get uncut versions.
Oh, you talking about Patreon? You funny. So you just talked about like getting grants and like government funding and aid and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I know I sent you a clip, Joe Rogan clip today when he was talking about what like, and we're getting a little political. I know we've been talking about family. Y'all got anything off y'all chest?
No, we good. Go ahead.
No, you do your thing, brother.
All right, so excuse me. So Trump, and you know, let me just say this for our new viewers. I'm an independent. I don't lean either way. I usually try to like see both sides of things.
Yeah.
And I really like that about myself because I don't get this like cult-like mentality
Yeah,
or
emotional,
mob mentality
yeah.
where I'm like super supportive of everything the side that I'm on does, and I don't care if it's wrong or right. I'm just
Despite they flaws, yeah.
despite, right? So I was right. I wrote down some of the things that I was like looking at, and I heard on the Joe Rogan podcast, right? So, you know, Trump formed this Doge. You heard of it with Elon Musk?
Yeah.
And he's going around cutting like government spending and all that because the idea is to cut government spending and eventually start cutting taxes on us, because if you think about it, if they cut money there, then they won't need to take as much money from us.
That makes
And
sense.
you can't get out of paying taxes. I don't give a damn
Yeah.
who you are. In some sense, you pay taxes because you gotta eat. Even if you don't pay taxes on how you work, if you work under the table, you still gotta buy shit. So
Man,
you
that's
still
gonna get
pay
taxed. Yeah, you gonna pay tax.
So
The D. No. Go ahead. Go
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they found out this organization or government organization or department called USAID or USAID, and they found a whole lot of crazy shit. And you know how you and I be talking about, we talked about government corruption,
Yeah.
and how we believe like there's some crazy shit going on in the government. And we were talking about whether or not we believe Trump is corrupted or corrupt, I should say, or if he's an outlier and that's why everybody hate him so much. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still trying to figure that shit out. You know what I mean? Why everybody hates him so much?
That's
You know
what I'm
I
trying to
mean?
get at, because you got to think, back in the day,
I used to love him.
niggas
Loved this
him.
dude.
Yeah.
He was on
But-
Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I remember
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
And he even said back,
And
That's
I ain't
good.
gonna lie, a few years ago, I was like, this dude is terrible, because I was listening to like what everybody else says, and I was like, man, he has to be awful. And I would hear him say some things, and I'm like, bro, you shouldn't say that.
This is a business, though.
I think the way he talk rubs people the wrong way.
Wrong.
I'd rather him talk like this than
Me,
hide that
me
shit.
too though.
Now-
Me too.
now
That's
I
why I
do.
say. That's why I
Now
say.
I do.
That's why I say. I think it. That's
Okay.
why I say. I think it rub people the wrong way. But it's like, I deal with this. I'd rather deal with somebody I know what your
Yeah,
agenda
I know
is.
what you
Just
want.
somebody that got a like an underline or
Underline-
you put something in the
Honest.
fan print or something that I ain't see. You
If
get
it's
what
on
I'm
his brain,
saying?
he says
Says
it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, wrong, or in
Right,
between.
wrong, or
He gonna say that
your
motherfucker.
your feelings, whatever.
Fuck
That's
it.
my truth. That's how I feel.
Right.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? So, you was about to say something?
Oh, I'd say he running shit like a business. Like he said, he might take it with income tax.
Yeah.
Okay, we might not get a fat ass check this month, next month, February, March, April. But you probably get like a $200 every week or every other week
Yeah.
on your paycheck.
Yeah.
It's extra.
So how bad? Well, I ain't gonna say how bad is
So
it,
what's
but
interesting to me, right?
Okay.
And it's good, good point. I don't know if you're gonna get that much. It would be great.
oh,
However,
I wish.
right. So we worked a lot of overtime.
That's what I was getting at. I used to work most of the time.
I mean, that's
straight.
what we used to accomplish. A lot of shit was
Yeah.
just working hella OT. So
Yeah.
we're working like 60 plus hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Like Saturday, Sunday, trying to get that double time pay and all that.
Yeah.
And he's proposing like no tax on that.
Right.
Can you remember how much taxes they used to take out of our overtime?
Bro, I used to get a $1,200 check. When I did exempt, that shit was $500 of taxes.
alone.
That's crazy.
And that's a week.
In a week.
That's a
That's
week.
crazy.
That's 1 week.
Come on,
1
man.
week. So if he's, and I don't know if they can afford it, because obviously this got to go through like Congress and everything. Because I don't think if based on my understanding that he can do that. But anyway, I'm veering off. So they found this kind of spending in USAID, bro. And you said you're not really locked
Nah,
in,
I'm
right?
not locked in
Okay,
for
so
sure.
you're gonna be shocked, and I hope the audience who are listening. Now, if this is all true, we don't know if everything's 100% true, but take it for what you will. So this was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and you can find it online if you look it up. So USAID, so that's a U.S. Managed U.S. based system department that's doing this stuff, right? with taxpayer money. Because remember, the government does not make money. We make money and give to the government. That's how it works. So, y'all know who George Soros is? George Soros?
I don't know who I ain't.
Okay, well, he's like he's a billionaire, right? And he's always like been kind of on the Democrat side, and you know he does things with the Democrats. So you can look him up later. I don't want to get into him, but he spent the government, USAID, I should say, spent $27 million in a George Soros lawyer fund, whatever the hell that means. $20 million in an Iraqi Sesame Street. I don't know what that is. $2 million making Moroccan pottery classes. You know, like
I know what you're talking about. I know Morocco, yeah.
In Morocco, $11 million to tell Vietnam to stop burning trash. To tell them
how much?
Let me say it again. $11 million to tell Vietnam.
Oh yeah, he washing money. They washing money. That's what
burning trash. $27 million for gift bags for illegal immigrants coming over in the U.S.
I thought we was
27. No. This was what was.
This was the prior administration.
Prior.
Okay.
So they're finding the spending that's been happening within the last administration. And remember how we were told that, like, you know what I'm saying, like the Republicans are like the worst of the worst, and the Democrats are always better. Remember who was in power when all this stuff happened were the Democrats, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I said 27 million for the illegal immigrants for gift bags for some reason. I don't really understand what that means. Now this part's crazy. $330 million for crop growth in Afghanistan. $330 million.
That's where they're growing the opioids.
That's where they grow opium.
Yeah, they're growing all the drugs out there.
What is that? So what does that mean? I don't know. I'm just letting y'all know the numbers. $200 million to I guess on an unused Afghanistan dam. I don't really understand what that's about.
Like, so they must be building a dam, but they're not using it. That's what it sounds like.
Or replace or fixing it up. Okay. $250 million on an unused Afghanistan road, highway, I guess. $50 million worth of condoms to Gaza. You know, condoms.
Like
yes, like condoms.
That's wicked.
$600 million every 2 months.
Yeah, that's wicked.
To ship illegal immigrants into the United States. $600 million every 2 months. Now, I don't know if these numbers are what they say they are.
Yeah.
But what I think, bro, is like, bro, the government, bro, like, because, you know, we're like $36 trillion in debt.
Yeah, like.
What that does for the money, bro, like, let's say you have $100,000 saved up. And let's say we keep spending the way we're spending. Like, if this is all true, or whatever the hell it is, like you said, they washing money or they doing some, you know what I'm saying, like, under the table bullshit. Where are we headed? How much debt are we gonna, you know, the GDP for America, I think it's like $30 trillion. And I think our debt is over our GDP, which is not good. Meaning, like that, so the GDP is how much the country's worth. Right?
Yeah.
We shouldn't be upside down on that, bro, because it means the value of the money is gonna go down. So if you have inflation, so let's say you have $100,000 in your bank account. Let's say $1 right now can buy one of this. Inflation is okay. Now this is worth $5, but you still only have $100,000 in your bank account.
Yeah, so it's like
So you losing money based on this debt to, you know, it's almost like a debt to income ratio. If you in more debt than you make money, obviously you can lose your house. You can. That's how it is, right? So when I see shit like this, and I don't understand because I'm not, like I said, I'm not Democratic, I'm not Republican. When I see them talk about stuff like this, why is it that people are so upset? Because a lot of people don't like this, bro. They don't like the fact that Elon Musk and his team are doing this. They're like, oh, he ain't got the authority. It's corruption. What does he get out of it? What the fuck? This don't concern you, dog.
This fucks me up.
Nah, that's real.
To go, cause I had no clue about this shit, and I appreciate you for bringing it up.
Yeah, do your research, bro.
Thank you. I will have to.
Yeah.
This fucks me up because, like we just talked about earlier, like it's homeless veterans out this motherfucker.
Facts.
We don't. So what the fuck are we giving gifts? What is it?
To Afghanistan.
Go ahead, take it.
Oh,
Go ahead. No, you good. I'll get it.
fucking a potter, $2 million for pottery class?
Yeah.
Bitch, I mean, brother, this shit, man.
If this shit is true, what I'm thinking is they're just saying the money's going there,
And that's not where it's going.
And that's not where it's going.
I agree with that more.
Okay,
than
that-
that they actually
doesn't make-
they
it
actually
doesn't make
doesn't make
fucking
actual
sense.
sense
Yeah.
unless you got somebody in there like we talked about that's just super emotional, and they're just like, it'd be nice if we did this.
This is ridiculous.
It'd be nice if we
still
did
don't
that.
think because if that type of money they talking about Afghanistan to look like over here, then
No bullshit.
that's a different kind of money we speaking on. Like that ain't like you saying they said 200,000 or 300,000. These is millions and
Like
50, 60,
millions
200
of
million. So
dollars,
if you sending 200 million to Afghanistan should be looking. It should be looking way different.
For
You know what I'm
crop
saying?
growth?
For sure.
What kind of crop
They should be
growth?
growing marijuana tree,
doing?
Christmas tree, everything should be
He
over
said
there.
Christmas tree is
For real.
crazy.
Like 200 million, bro. That ain't no little bit of money, bro.
That's not no little bit of money, bro. So it's weird to me. And what I find odd is when I look on YouTube or I see on Facebook somebody crying about like they doing this now and it's overreach. But why ain't y'all talking about this? And it's the same people that be like, oh yeah, taxes are so high. This is a way to get taxes down. If they think about this kind of money, bro.
Yeah.
Like we almost counted about $1 trillion just now.
No, for sure.
Like
Yeah,
what
he
if they
said
got
$600
$1 trillion out of the
million
budget
every 2 months.
every 2 months?
So let's do that 600 times.
You know what I'm saying?
You do the math because I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I ain't doing that shit.
we've been drinking.
Oh, that's crazy.
I tried to do math on here one
Yeah,
time.
fuck
And
all
it
that.
didn't go so well. Nah, bro, I gotta do it.
Hey, yo,
That didn't go so well. I'm not in class. But the point I'm making, bro, is like, get out of y'all. We got to make ourselves smarter. And if you're in an echo chamber, get out of it. Do your own research. Shit, don't listen to me. Go online. Research. We were talking about AI and all the benefits of that just last episode, episode 8. You know what I'm saying?
ChatGPT, get your ass right.
Bro, like,
I'm telling you, bro.
look shit up.
Yeah, I
Like,
do that
stop
all the
taking
time.
everybody- And then after you hear ChatGPT, get another source. You remember when you used to have to write papers or anything in school? You always had to have multiple sources,
I start paying niggas. I
bro.
start paying niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen,
I start paying niggas $6 a paper, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I say I'm not doing this shit. Well, yeah, but I
But
agree
you
with
know
you
what
saying.
I'm saying?
keep it a band, bro.
what you
Like
said.
how efficient ChatGPT. I use Ask AI.
Okay.
Oh, you okay? Yeah,
You don't even.
I
you
pay
don't
for the premium JP.
see. I paid for the jump too, and it ended up being free. I'm like, man, I paid for it. So like, but really, bro, if you know how to ask the questions, you don't need no other source,
No,
bro.
the reason why I'm
Detail.
saying that.
No, listen what I'm telling you, bro.
Okay.
If you ask it questions from detail, it will break it down in any type of. You can say, I want it in bullets
Have
and
you ever found any I don't know, opposing?
Nah, it'll tell you if it's something it can't speak on.
Okay.
And it's very like it literally like when you get a chance, if you ever like it blew my mind when I seen the shit that I can like you can literally ask anything. You can say, man, I want it in regular form, paragraph form, I want it in bulletin form, pros and cons.
People use it to write emails, bro.
You can
I
see,
know.
you can make it simple. You can make it more
I'm just saying,
complex.
however you want it, like
Yeah, no, I
really like. I ain't gonna say like. I mean, of course, you might want to get another source, but I'm saying like from what I seen from it, bro.
Well,
like,
no, I'm saying for this stuff because like I know we talk about people crashing out on politics. Like people are like protesting. They're like, you know what I'm saying? And obviously you don't want to see nobody lose their jobs. And that's where, because they shut down this whole department. And apparently like 10,000 people lost their jobs. And I think they said they're keeping 200 plus of them. But the thing is, if they only need 200 of y'all and you had 10,000, what does that say, bro?
That's great.
What does that say? Like, and like for instance, Virginia, for who don't live in Virginia, bro, or who don't know, we pay taxes on our houses here,
Man,
cars, food.
Man.
Like if you live in Williamsburg, you pay a Williamsburg tax compared to like
Y'all
people who live
bougie
in
over that
Hampton.
motherfucker, though.
Like
Y'all,
it's
it's nice out here,
nuts,
bro.
It's nuts. Like we get taxed too much, bro. Back in the day, when our forefathers, like when I say our forefathers, I'm talking about the people who who before the Revolutionary War and all that. And it's not our forefathers, but forefathers of America.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
They like England tried to raise tax on tea
Oh shit.
2%, and we went to war
For that shit. That's crazy.
That's why they were dumping tea in
was
there.
that the prohibition of alcohol too?
It
Was that it?
The Boston Tea Party.
It was the Boston Tea Party when they
Okay,
started
okay,
dumping all
okay,
that tea in the
okay.
water and shit. Yeah.
It was 2%.
But you gotta understand
I
how
drink tea
much
every day, that shit
you gotta understand how much money.
2%.
But you gotta understand how much money T was making back then, though.
But you gotta look at how much we paying today, bro. But before I was doing some research, because you know how everybody freaking out about all these tariffs and how tariffs is bad, and you know what?
I did see that tear shit.
Yeah, like Trump saying, "Well, I'm trying to tax our citizens less and let these companies that want our services pay the taxes in place of our citizens."
Makes sense.
Why would people be crazy? Why would people be mad about that? Of course, every country can't afford it. I get it, but the countries who can, bro, how many years? Because you know America's consumers, bro.
For sure.
We are, bro. Like PlayStation 6 come out, sold out instantly.
Bruh.
Pre-ordered and everything, bro.
You put that shit on a credit card. I ain't even got the money, but I'm getting it.
I swear to God, I put this shit on purchasing power. But look, anyways, hey, when that GTA 6 come out, boy, niggas gonna be.
Oh yeah, GTA 6 come out, everybody gonna be on that. Like, bro, I've been getting into like computers and stuff and building computers and like Nvidia just released like they something called
Nvidia stock drop
GPU.
on D2.
Yeah, they dropped because of DeepSync, but I haven't.
I've been
checked.
seeing DeepSeek a lot.
But I bet the other day it went all the way up because they released their 50 series GPUs and instantly was sold out. Them things cost $2,000 a piece.
Damn.
$2,000, $1,000 for the lower, sold out instantly, bro.
Yeah.
And it got the market so crazy that the generation before that is up thousands of dollars. They're selling the older GPUs for
That's
higher
crazy.
money.
Shit.
So it's like
I did see Spot hit this all-time high, like what, last week or 2 weeks or something like that.
Oh, for real? So
I
like
think that's probably what was.
we're consumers, bro. We're a country of consumers. Like if you can get in the American market, like as another country and sell here, like China, that's why they so rich, bro. Like, cause you know, obviously we richer than everybody else, but we consume so much.
from them.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we always want the shoes, clothes, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm Eagles fan.
Okay.
So,
Me too.
My nigga. So, so my wife had bought some green sweats from Shein. This is match the Eagles color and shit.
Yeah.
And then Trump has said, "Fuck all that China shit.
Yeah.
We gonna stop that for a little bit."
Yeah.
That shit said it was supposed to deliver the other day. That shit said February 11th.
Oh,
I said, damn. That's how you know how important China is to our
bro.
to,
To
like
our
you said,
economy.
to our economy.
Now, is that good or bad though? That's the question.
But I don't know, because the shit still came yesterday though.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I don't know how big that motherfucker, but still,
Yeah.
but is it good or bad to our
Is
economy?
it good or
Because
bad?
I mean, it would be ideal if we could have the stuff over here, but what since we don't have it, is
will it be more? I think it would cost more if it's over here. Though.
It would.
It would.
It would.
It would.
But I think
It
it
would.
would like
This
it would
one- this
cost
over here
more.
is the-
Yeah, because like
This
the
one cheap.
iPhone isn't the iPhone made here? That shit's expensive.
if it makes the cut, but like it would have to balance out. Cause like if I can find it in China for cheaper, I'm going to China. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But like if you saying like long as we still doing business with them, of course I'm gonna go the cheaper route. You know what I'm saying? But like
But I mean, I feel like we should obviously need foreign exchanges, foreign aid, foreign goods and services, because you can't grow everything here.
Yeah.
The climate's
We ain't
not-
got the yet. There you go.
Yeah, it's not even made for that. But I do think that like this overspending, bro, we gotta cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Because like I saw shit like they're like talking about doing stuff. I didn't put it on the list, and I don't know how true it is, but like in certain countries, they're like paying for like trans like comic books and trans like transgender comic books and shows and spending thousands and millions of dollars like, and I wonder why is America doing that? Like I don't understand like why would we, you know what I'm saying? Why would we need to like pay taxpayer money into that? Like I don't see them doing that to say, yo, like we need you to understand black people better. So we're gonna spend millions of dollars to get China to learn about black history. Dude, I haven't heard anything like that.
Yeah.
Why is it that like they're doing? It's
they're gonna do
weird,
stuff
bro.
that's detrimental to you. So like they don't want you to know black history. They want you to know certain things. Like they'll show you a documentary about the biggest drug dealer ever or something like that. Stuff that's gonna
Fucking.
It's controversial.
not even controversial, that's detrimental to you. Like that can make, because if I'm young and I'm poor and I look and I see, damn, this motherfucker was poor like me, but now he worth $100 million.
Yeah.
What that's gonna make me want to go do? If I don't have no other route, I'm gonna motivate. Now I want to sell drugs, or now I want to do that. So they're not gonna do nothing that can be like, say for
Which is
if they
weird,
show
bro.
somebody that be like, oh, this engineer he's a millionaire off being an engineer. They're not gonna show that story. They're
And
not
it's
gonna show the
crazy
person that.
I
You know what I'm
didn't
saying?
know that coming up,
Yeah.
sports, rap,
Yeah, we talked about
or
that.
drug dealer.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Hell
We
yeah.
talked
What the
about that.
fuck? And that's
Yeah.
why I was hooping every goddamn
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Because I can't rap to save my goddamn life. Like you said, my brother rapped and made beats.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
Go
saying.
ahead. Who your brother is, man? It's, you know,
No,
or you want to wait till the
Andre
end?
Jordan, nigga should have been here today. Punk ass nigga. Should have brought the kids over here. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, yeah, he, made beats and shit. Made a little bit of money off, but he ain't made no crazy shit. But he
Yeah.
rap, sports, drug deal. So it was like, yo, we had 3 options, bro. We ain't know nothing about no goddamn engineer. Like I didn't meet white people until I got to the prison school, bro.
Really?
Swear to God.
Oh yeah,
bro.
because you grew up in
In Hampton, like
Hampton.
the same neighborhood, bro. I went to rent, like
Caesar Torrent, Lindsay,
all black
Hampton High.
school. Okay.
bruh. And I went to Eaton, but
You probably got
I
shot
didn't-
by Cole ass because he's so damn cool.
right, I was
got-
lost. Bro. I didn't see no fucking big ass trucks with big ass wheels until I got to the
Oh,
prison
so
school.
you had like
And I'm 22 years old when I first-
You had a perception.
Right, so I'm 22 years old when I first had interaction with white people.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that
22
blows
years.
my mind.
So
bro.
when you say engineers, I'm not thinking engineers growing up.
yeah,
I think I gotta get to that.
You don't even meet an engineer. But you know, I had it like by me moving to Williamsburg, I kind of.
Well, yeah, you got exposed for sure.
But bro, it don't even that because I went everywhere, bro. I lived in New York, I lived in Richmond, I lived so I never had no boundary. Like I seen everything. You get what I'm saying? I done seen poor and poor, I done seen rich and rich. I done seen everything. I done been in different cities, different states. But a lot of people only get to see these cities. Like they might strictly only, bro. I never leave Hampton, bro, or I never leave downtown Newport News, or like, and that's all they know.
I ain't gonna
You know
I
what I'm
went to
saying?
Hampton, to downtown, Hampton, downtown. I ain't coming no Williamsburg.
That's
We
crazy.
ain't go to no Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
We ain't none of that shit, bro. My uncle would have when Rams was nice, we would come to the resort up here once a year when Rams went to Super Bowl. But outside of that, Hampton, downtown, that's it, bro. We ain't do
Dang.
shit else. So
That's
when I
crazy.
said, what the fuck? And then I went to Virginia State,
Yeah.
HBCU.
Petersburg.
Niggas.
Yeah.
That's all I do was niggas,
All you
bro.
do,
I
then
didn't
you
know.
met Cole.
I didn't know none of this shit, yo. Cause my wife is
funny.
Filipino and half white.
Yeah.
So I went to when I met her. I said we went to I forgot where we went, and I seen the way they interacted with each other. I said, "What the fuck is that?" Yo, I was lost, bro. That shit was like a culture shock, bro. But
One.
she was so cool, like, cause we on the way there we listen to old school rap, old school R&B. Like that's how we vibe like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, she cool. You know what I'm saying? Something like I grew up with. And I got around my family and shit. I see all. I said, damn, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like when everybody leaving, everybody giving me hugs and shit, saying I love you and shit, giving each other kisses and shit on the cheek and shit. I ain't never seen that shit before.
That sounds like
I
that's why I got
said,
married to
what?
what's her name? That's how her family was.
For real.
That's
Dog,
what
I ain't never seen no shit
Yeah,
like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie to you, bro. I saw
what
it and I
the
wanted it. I
fuck?
was like, yo, I want that.
Kind of like was in a trance a little bit. Like, damn, this shit
But
crazy.
no, I love my family to death. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I love my family.
No, it's
to death.
it's just the
Dude,
culture.
I was like,
Yeah, the culture
yo,
was great.
that shit was like, what the fuck?
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, but that shit had me fucked up for. God damn, I ain't seen nothing like that, bro. Yeah, that shit was funny, but yeah, bro.
Yeah, but it's not. It wasn't like that though, because you know you go to apprentice school, everybody kind of the same. Ain't nobody really thinking on that level.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Everybody just trying to pass, bro.
Trying to pass,
and make
bro.
more money. That's all everybody cared about.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And I started seeing people interact with each other. I said, what the fuck is going on out this
I didn't know. I didn't know you had that experience.
Yeah,
growing
dog,
up.
what?
I had no idea.
when they, cause I went to Hampton, so Hampton had like an IB program.
Yeah.
So it's like, so that's like the smarter kids that go
Yeah.
like to, Ivy League schools and shit. But they kept them separated from us.
Okay.
So we had niggas and we had them.
Smart kids.
We didn't talk to them. They ain't talk to us.
Yeah.
So I didn't
You
even act
never,
like they
like,
were there.
got
So,
you.
bruh, so I'm coming. What the fuck is this shit,
That's
bro?
crazy.
So I adjusted like a motherfucker because I was a nigga, bro. I was a nigga.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, but as I grew older, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that shit. Funny, man.
I felt out of place when I first moved to Williamsburg, bro. Like that shit was like a culture shock initially. Like,
Yeah.
fucking right, yeah, because it's like even how they was dressing, like it's a little different now. You feel me? Like Williamsburg a little more hip, you know what I'm saying? But like back then,
So what
like,
was it? So what year you come?
I came out here and I was 14, so that was like, man, when was that? 06
So
maybe.
we still wearing headbands and shit to school.
Oh yeah.
I wear wristbands and shit to school.
For
No,
sure.
that was 05. Anyway, I had the wristbands and headbands and
Oh,
shit.
No,
and
that
shit
was when the
ass,
VA hats was popping.
That was shit was about
Bro.
06.
the tall tees and shit.
Yeah,
Tall
yeah,
T. You used to
the
have
tall
big
T.
clothes. Yeah.
Fubu.
Yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Rockawell, all that
All that
shit, bro.
shit,
Nietzsche,
Flex,
yeah,
all
all
that
that.
Cause I came here in 07. So,
Okay, that's when we
yeah.
started shifting a little bit.
And then I moved back to Hampton. Like, but like I seen Williamsburg, and I'm like, man, I got in Hampton. I'm like, bitch, I don't never want to go back out there.
Oh, for real?
What? Nah, bro. Like,
Boring.
hell, huh?
Boring.
Yeah, like, hell, yeah, bro. Like when I got to Hampton, I just felt back at home. Like,
But it's,
damn.
it's a place to raise family, though. I think Williamsburg is a
Nah, it is. Like, that's where I'm at now. Like, I'm cool with it because,
Yeah,
like, I
like, I
got
don't
kids.
wanna
I'm like, this
hear
shit
crazy,
cool. You
like, I
feel
don't
me?
want
But,
nobody
like,
breaking my
I'm,
shit.
I'm talking about a 16, 17-year-old me. Like, hell, and I had a car, too. I'm
Yeah,
chilling. I'm having a ball,
exactly,
bro.
yeah,
I don't want to
man.
move, you know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah.
Williamsburg a good place, though. Like, if you, it's low violence, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just don't like
Striving
I got
economy.
gun- I got like I love my guns, but I don't want to have to use them. That's the idea. I like shooting. I like.
you ain't gonna necessarily have to use it because you go to Hampton Newport News,
No,
too,
I'm
because
not
you can
saying.
still
I'm
pick
just
your.
saying like it's less likely for somebody to break in your shit up here. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you agree with that?
I mean, it depends where you stay at. It's some places in Hampton they ain't gonna break in your shit, too. Some places in Newport News.
Where I'm at now,
They
in
not
Hampton,
gonna break into your shit.
they ain't gonna touch my shit. But
Yeah.
my first crib, I was on 74th. That's Number Street. If you know Newport
Oh yeah.
News
Oh,
and
I
shit.
know the nut downtown.
So Christmas Day 2020. I don't know, 3/22. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter. So Christmas Day, or day after Christmas, what happened Christmas Day? I go to my car, whatever. I don't think nothing of it. See my shit up. God damn it! I look in, all my bread gone. I said,
Damn.
fuck. I ain't think nothing of it, cause I ain't put my light. I ain't turn my light on and shit. Shit gone, but they didn't take my shoes. I had some weak ass Steph Curry's and shit in the backseat. They didn't take them shit. I ain't think nothing of it. I get to Shorty, my wife car. I see her car, like her door is not completely shut. I said, damn, they got her shit too.
Damn.
I said, fuck. And that's
Yeah.
why I knew. I said, damn, I gotta move.
Gotta
man.
move. Yeah.
My baby boy was only 3,
Yeah,
4,
that's-
something like
that's
that.
crazy. Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. I
Shit,
said,
my brother was trying to buy a house in downtown because he was like, man, it was his house and it's nice.
Yeah.
And my boy Locke and my boy Tay, because he wasn't trying to hear what I had to say. I was like, bro, don't do it. It's not a good
Yeah.
idea, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? How about this?
They bringing it up, but
If you buy and you rent it out for no bullshit.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you
yeah,
buy
that's
and you
true.
rent it out for like 5,
It
6
might
years,
be
it's gonna be
cool.
it's gonna be good. That shit they got to get rid of everybody from down there, bro.
they getting
Oh, you
to it.
Man, you seen how downtown look, bro?
that shit crazy.
My grandma,
man.
listen,
It's
bro.
changing, it's changing.
Man, it's
It's crazy.
But I'm talking about like 30 seconds.
That's what I'm
Nah,
telling you.
I was about to buy one on 29th. It was
real?
during COVID, bro. With I had a 2.7 interest rate
Yeah.
for $90,000.
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
a 25
easy day.
square foot
Whoa.
crib
That's easy.
on
there.
29th.
Yeah.
Go to 29th now on 2025.
Yeah.
That shit nice as fuck. They got
That's
the
what
new
I'm.
house, they got
That's
the new
what I'm
fucking
saying.
house.
They not about to let.
I'll wait.
They not letting us have
I
that
ain't
waterfront
know.
property.
I read though. You
They
right.
not.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm talking
probably
about like people saying they're not living there. In 10 years, these motherfuckers gonna be mad that they
That
didn't
shit by
hop
like
on it
300,
because
400 right now.
because
bro.
it's gonna turn. You think they about to let? We done had that waterfront property long enough, bro.
yeah, true.
They not about to let that shit. About like right in the Hampton side of that shit is $1 million homes.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
So the
yeah.
Hampton side, like
Hell
I know
yeah.
this. My grandma done lived out there, out Stewart for 40 years, bro.
Okay.
So I know this
You know
shit
that
intimately. Exactly. Yeah.
Chesapeake Ave on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Intimately. I know this shit intimately. Like my daddy caught this charge. Like I know everything about that shit. Like, I've been going out there since I was this little. I can go out there right now and go see my grandma.
Yeah,
Like that's
like-
how like. But
Yeah.
that shit in the next five, like, and that's
shit
where you gotta
crazy.
be like when it comes to like investments, you gotta be able to see it.
Yeah.
Like if you thinking like, man, like, cause it's gonna be a motherfucker that be like, should I get this crib? I might not live in here now, but I'll rent this shit
Nah,
out.
for sure.
I'll rent this shit out or give it to people that got Section 8 for the next 5 years and then goddamn,
Yeah, bro.
Next,
Yeah.
you know,
Nah,
because they tore everything
if you,
down.
if you got an interest in
Tear
it, do
everything
it.
down.
I wouldn't do it just because I gotta have an interest in stuff when I do it.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I
for
gotta
sure.
like it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I gotta
for
be
sure.
like, you know, I like doing this, or else I'm gonna get burnt out easily. That's how I am.
Nah,
you know
for sure,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
But,
All right,
but
right.
nah, I feel you.
oh,
I feel you.
Right now, it's probably the toughest time to be a landlord, though. Like everybody say, buying whole for investments and stuff. Nigga, do you see these fucking prices and the interest rates, bro?
Yeah.
We rent a crib in Georgia, and I ain't gonna lie, like
Is it
it's
worth
crazy.
it? Like, god damn.
it's really honestly like it's not really about if you rent a house, it shouldn't be about making money per
It's about
se.
the
It's more about
equity?
maintaining the house, and it's really for retirement. Like if you're just doing property for rental, you should. I mean, unless you got a whole lot of money to start out with, you're really not gonna make that much money off of it. You see what I'm saying?
Unless
But
you like a
if have
duplex or
enough, you can.
triplex.
Yeah,
Say that
true.
again.
Unless you doing like duplex or
Yeah,
triplex
yeah,
or something like that, but just
if you
one
have
property.
Somebody like
Yeah.
taking care of your home. You know what I'm saying? While you live somewhere else,
Oh,
and
that's
they're paying
fair.
the
Yeah.
mortgage for you, then that's beneficial, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? And technically, you can use that money as income too. Because
Yeah.
that's what it is. You know what I mean? So, but then like, I don't know. Now, short rentals, that's where the money at.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you live in an area where you can like, you know, do like an Airbnb
Mm-hmm.
or do like 2-month rentals or something like that, you'll make more money
Is
that way.
Airbnb? Is that? I heard that was. I mean, I don't know. So you might
I don't
educate
know,
me.
bro.
Is that
People-
shit dying out?
Nah, it ain't
I
that.
don't
No,
think so.
Hell no.
I think it's just gonna be called something else. It's too good of a deal for people to not like.
It's
still
fucked up
do it.
though because, well, fuck the hotel industry all in all because they
Yeah.
overpriced anyway. So,
Exactly. Like
You
you,
know
can
what,
rent a
fuck.
house for the price of a hotel room. You gonna rent that house.
Yeah.
I went to Detroit instead of Airbnb, and y'all know how Detroit is. So
Yeah.
if I can go out that motherfucker, and the joint was nice, so like.
Yeah.
If they doing it in Detroit, I feel like that's an industry that's gonna continue to
No,
thrive,
for
bro.
sure.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like that, cause the joint we stayed at was nice. It was
Yeah.
on the good part of I mean, I ain't gonna say it was a good part, cause ain't really no good part of Detroit like that. But it wasn't the worst
It
part.
wasn't
Like we
the
were
worst.
chilling,
It
you
was the
feel me?
middle
But it had
part.
cameras on it, so you feel like
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
all right, shit, we good.
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
all right. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
yeah,
Well, we almost at about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, we went a little longer.
Damn. All right. Hey.
I think this is a good place to end it, man. Like, but I did want to give Brandon a chance to talk about his brother. You know what I mean? Because I know y'all do a little something on the gram.
Yeah.
Shout it out, man.
Shout out to my brother Andre Joyner, the GOAT. We started I guess you could say a foundation. It's called The Family. He runs it all. Well, the main thing we're known for is cookouts right now, but we're gonna start doing things like back to school drive, things for the community,
Nice.
things of other nature. He comes up with other ideas.
He's on that. He's on.
Oh, you on
yeah.
that same?
He on
Okay.
yeah, I be on that same.
Okay, yeah. So he comes up with ideas all the time. He the orchestrator of it all, and I'm just the guy playing the back.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my dog. That's my main man. I talk
He
to him every
was
single
supposed to
day.
be here tonight.
He's supposed to be here today,
Yeah.
and I can't with you. I can't wait for you to cut this. I'm gonna send to him because he a peach. I'm just kidding. That's my dog. But no, he needs to be up here on a solo too, man.
Okay.
He is so intellectual, insightful.
Yeah,
He will make you. He'll make you think, bro.
Yeah, well,
then-
and like what Mel and I always say, man, it's a platform for open discourse. We want everybody to come up here. We want people who think differently, people who think the
Yes.
same. We want women, old people, white people, black, Chinese, everybody. I don't care, gay, straight. We don't care. Come up here and talk. Tell your story. Say what you got to say because we want to listen, and I know a lot of people out there want to listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. I want to have a representation of everybody because you know
Sure.
what, we're all people, bro.
yeah,
And at the end of the day, like a lot of us are a lot more alike than we think we are.
Right, for real.
That's what I've seen throughout all my travels. Is like everybody, our food might be different. You know what I'm saying? Our music might be a little different, but our problems are pretty much the same. bro.
yeah, for sure, for
You know
sure,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
So, but yeah, man, Andre, you're more than welcome anytime.
Nah, nigga, you coming? we gonna
You
figure
know
this shit
what
out.
I'm saying? And, I was thinking about it, man, because
Yeah.
we got a nice little setup out here.
This
One
shit
day
is
y'all
super
can
dope.
use y'all can you know we could do a little thing with your
Yeah.
family event. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about the shit. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah.
That would be pretty
Videographer, that nigga do with everything.
I need to
bro.
tap in with him.
Tap in.
I ain't even know he did that. I need to tap in with him for sure.
We got the drone shit, bro. I'm
Okay.
telling you,
And
bro.
like he said, they go way back. So
Way
Yeah, he died. I know I was right.
Hey, cut this immediately because I need it. I'm gonna cuss it out.
Bet.
But nah, man, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man.
This,
Thanks for coming, man.
this was love.
Thanks for coming. This was
Mel.
dope. You
My
know what I'm
dog.
saying?
Already.
You know?
Already.
Go ahead, Mel.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. This is another classic episode. I catch y'all on the back end.
Episode 9, dog.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Yes,
this
sir.
is crazy. Thank y'all for all y'all support. We gonna
Yes,
make
sir.
episode 10 gonna be really for y'all. Gonna be a short little episode just to, you know what I'm saying?
We
say
popping
thank
champagne, man. Don't. We popping champagne, bro.
Facts.
Like,
you. Facts. We should do that.
Hey,
All right, bet.
we gonna get that 100K subscribers plaque.
Yeah, you know what?
We gonna hang that motherfucker.
You know what? You know what?
Hang that motherfucker.
Let's start with 1,000.
yeah.
You know
Okay,
what?
that's
And we
cool.
didn't even get to do this. We got past 100 and we're really happy about that. People are locked in. People are, you know what I'm saying, subscribing. We really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We should have come up here and say, yo, we hit 100. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Put
We shoulda done that.
with the balloons
Yes,
and shit in the
yeah.
background. That'd be dope.
But you know what?
Do
We
it on
weren't
some
really
episode.
doing it for the subscribers. We're doing it for we love it.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I get literally excited to come out here and talk to people.
This
bro.
is dope.
Because it's like I'm hanging out. Literally,
Yeah,
it's
this
like we're
is
just
super
chilling.
dope, super
You know
dope.
what I mean? So, like he said, like, share, subscribe. Let's get our numbers up. Because hey, the more numbers we have, the more people see, the more people want to come on. And then maybe we can get some influential people up here.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the backyard, around the table, doing the hot talks.
Let's get it.
Hot Shots Podcast, baby. Peace.